In the shadow of the night, Ankh on the creep, raising up the titans, watch the fallen gods weep. From Baltimore streets to the Florida shores, Jehovah, hold and feel the wrath as it roars. No more rules, it's time to break. Killer army rise and make no mistake. All gods must die, hear the echoes cry. From the heavens to the ground, see them fall and die. All gods must die, no more alibis. Odin, Buddha, Allah, they all say goodbye. Zeus, on the throne, but he's losing his life. He's ready for the fight. Open your best run, we ain't here for debate. All the deities trembling, feeling the weight. Step aside, make way for the real. All gods must die. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. Hey. All gods must die, hear the echoes cry. From the heavens to the ground, see him fall and die. All gods must die, no more alibis. All gods must die, no more alibi. They all say goodbye. All could have gone killer, now time to fly. The world's ours now, hear the last goodbye.
Black African power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Well, who we, man? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's God killing the house. And I come to do what I got to do. And I'm going to do what I got to do. Standing tall. Standing strong. Hey! Bobby banging this bitch, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Okay, y'all see it. We're going to continue this conversation, man. It's important. Big up to the chat, man. Omar Reed, I see you, man. I'm definitely dropping a link for the intelligent conversation. You know, we don't do no running around here, yo. We stand all the way up, yo. We stand all the way up. Now, we don't stand up for the showboaters. We don't stand up for showboating. People showboat. What's up, Detroit? I see you. What it do? Top Flight TV. What it do? Y'all know what it is, man. The people coming in the building, man. Shout out to all the pseudo killers and all the skeptics, man. Big up to the community of skeptics. We got people running around here acting like y'all don't know who the hell African Americans is. Y'all better ask about us. Y'all better ask about us, y'all. Gave rise to a whole lot of good things and a whole lot of foolery, too. This is another iteration of the foolery, for sure. Yeah. But we here, though, man. We're going to make sure we got this thing right, man. We ain't dealing with no dumb shit tonight. All right, you start talking about something we ain't talking about, we ain't having it. This is what we not doing, yo. Nope. Come up here talking about what you got. We don't want to hear none of that. None of it. Keep us right and exact. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know I'm your host, man. Bobby Banger, man. I'm staying right here with it all day, every day, man. Let the people come up here in the chat first. Let the people, Let them gather around. Let everybody get up in here. All right. Get together. All right, man. Let me get all of my links going right the proper way. Let me get everything right here. All right, let me get everything right. Get the show started correct. Let's get it going. Come on now. Who's acting like this? All right. Everything turned on right, man. Got that. Let me get access to the chat. Got that. Got that. All right. The homie. We can finish our conversation, the homie. All right. Yeah. We're gonna keep this thing real intelligent, man. We don't gotta argue and do all that, man. We can let people talk. Yeah, and then we always see the ignorant amongst us. I'm saying, when I use the word ignorant, I'm not using it in a derogatory manner because I am ignorant to a lot of things. When I use the word ignorant, I'm simply saying you don't know, you're ignorant to it. You're not educated on it. So take that statement in the chat. Somebody says, was the vaccine a well-organized lie? That's ignorant. Why is it ignorant? Because there's a whole study called virology. Get the textbook, Principles in Virology. This is book 2. This is book 1, textbook. All right? Yeah, you would only say a thumbs down if you're ignorant to it. Now, I want to know, do the FBA, are they anti-vax? I know the Hidden Color series was anti-vax. I know it. It was. It promoted bad health for African Americans. I ain't even getting to that yet. Yeah, they had Polite Man talking crazy. Oh, man. Talking crazy. All day, every day. So, yeah. I mean, it take y'all about $150 because you're going to need $150 to buy this. About $150. Yeah. Yeah, about it. Yeah, we know the celebrity Suge. You're ignorant. For sure. You don't understand nothing about medical-based science at all. You just think it's the white man thing, but you don't know that the quote-unquote herb industry is ran by white people with no science included. I don't know why we think we can work through the world and not have children that will have children that are committed to science and science literacy. What makes you think we're going to be able to compete on a level that requires you to be committed to science and scientific literacy? Understanding every part of your life is affected by politics, affected by your health, your well-being. You need to know about all that, or know when to relinquish it to the quote-unquote proper authorities. Yeah. But if you sitting there and listen to me and you follow Robert F. Kennedy Jr., you wilding out. If you listen to anything he's talking about, yeah, you wilding out. Yeah, you wild out. Yeah, for sure. You wild out. Yeah, you wild out. If anything you say is connected to Robert F. Kennedy Jr., you wild out. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you wild out. Like you got to get it together. Yeah, you got to get it together. Like you done went too far. You done lost your mind. You done got caught up in a conundrum. Yeah, you didn't overdid it. You done overwhooped it. Yeah. You done really overwhelmed it. Yeah, you truly overwhelmed it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they think the chakras will save them. People say anything. Look, like this, let me read this. Science won't be the only model to establish objective facts in the future, but we'll wait till we get to the future then. We saying as of now, when you're dealing with objective reality, we're going to use science because it's the best tool. Simple as that. That's what we're doing, yo. And then everybody want to try to debate. Some subjects aren't even debatable. Only the conscious community debates certain things. It's already been established. The scientific vigor has established scientific truths that can be changed based off of more available data and information. Yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. I'm going to bring Dr. Mayat on. I'm going to bring her on because we want y'all to go ahead and support Dr. Mayat, right? With love. With love. Let me see. With love. Want y'all to support with love. With love. Want y'all to support Doc with love. Mm-hmm. Right? Strong sister in the community, man. We appreciate it, man. Hey, we got that first cash app out the way, man. Ghost, man, appreciate that love, man. That's love, man. Like and support the channel, man. All right? Make sure y'all do, because the channel definitely supports you. You might not understand it now. You might think I'm trying to get you, but somewhere along the line, you're going to recognize, damn, that dude was ahead of his time, yo. Yeah. Sure of it. I'm sure somewhere along the line, y'all going to recognize that what I've been telling you has been accurate representation of the standard of information in the world. Because I always feel like that's what we supposed to be. We supposed to be to stand up to everybody in the world, right? Yeah, we supposed to be, we supposed to stand up. Hold on, I'm trying to get this in here. Let me see. We supposed to be to stand up to everybody in the world, yo. See if this is it. Yeah, we supposed to be to stand up, yo. Yep, because if we don't stand up, we're going to get ran over. Remember, we couldn't compete against the colonial powers early on based off of their gap in technology. You don't want that to happen again, do you? I know you don't. So if you don't want that to happen again, then, get the damn program, yo. Stop calling the program the white man thing. Because it's not. The science is not a white man thing. You do not get the modern science. You don't just jump out the window and get the modern science, man. You don't, yo. You just don't. It don't pop up out of nowhere. It just don't happen. It's a long, 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 long way. No, you don't, Celebrity Show. You do not teach real science. You teach pseudoscience. Point blank. And you know it. And you're never going to get me to change that. I ain't going. Okay, how much money you act like you got or what you think you got, I ain't going, shorty. I ain't going, yo. Can't convince me of that. Only thing you can do is show me scientific articles, right? And them scientific articles, right, has to be representative of scientists with good research. Yeah, bona fide pseudoscience. Oh, man. Boy, I tell you, boy, they always trying to trick them shit, boy. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Boy, I tell you, man. Hard. I think it's like if you jumping back and forth, you don't know who really what African Americans really are, though. I think that's the issue right there. Yeah. I don't think people recognize what it means to be an African American. You know, how the term come to be. All right. What's the earliest representation of it? Probably around 1782, somewhere in there. I believe it to be the sermon in Philadelphia. That's the primary source. Let me see if I can find that for you. All right. And when I'm finding this primary source, go find that primary source for FBA. I got it for you now. I definitely got it for you. I got it. Let's see here. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, here you go. Here we go. We'll show this for you. All right. Mr. Joel. Civil Killer Army. Civil Killer, what's good, Mr. Joel Armstrong?
Peace.
What it do?
What's going on, bro? What you
about
to kick? What you about to kick?
Put that thing in there. I want Dr. Yacht to jump on. So we can promote her thing for Baltimore. Did you vote yet?
You know what? I was scrolling through, man. It's like about 40,000 categories, and I'm looking.
I gave you two categories. I gave you the two categories.
You gave me the two categories. I was scrolling till my fingers hurt. I said, "What the heck?" I did vote for Christine Flowers, though. I'm still working on it. I'm gonna vote though. I like Christine Flowers.
Man, you can find it, man.
That's a whole different category than the ones you was telling me about.
Yeah. Hers is podcast of the year, and woman.
I ain't even get to that yet. When I tell you, that's a lot of categories. I was like,
it is, man. That's why we gotta walk up through here. Fee, fi, fo, fummy. We gotta walk up through it. Oh shit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna definitely vote. I'm gonna
find somebody to debate you, Shuggy. Shug. I'm gonna find somebody to debate you, y'all. I'm gonna find somebody.
What are you debating? What are you talking about? He chatty in the patty.
Yeah. Why want to debate? I ain't doing that. You know me, man. You know everybody want to debate, yo. The hell I look like? To debate everybody got.
I know one thing. That show y'all just finished. Over there on Sci. Reggie got them FBAs, man. They gotta come up with a lineage. I gotta trace some family back to something.
I ate them up, yo.
No. How they gonna trace their family back to an abyss? They're gonna end up with nothing but darkness as they keep going back. Oh shit! They ain't gonna find nothing, They're not gonna find nothing, man. What you got right there?
Right where you find that term, African American, right here.
Oh,
Oh,
what's that? 1980s, 1970s, 1980s.
No, 1782.
That must be a misprint.
That's how we do it around here, yo. We do the real thing.
Dang. Dang.
Yep. A sermon on
Jesse Jackson came up with that.
Yeah, they just make that up. They just talk crazy, yo. Everybody just talk.
All right, Bill, brother, go ahead.
Philadelphia, April 1782, where you find this term. All right. Let's see. Sometimes attributed to the Black Whig, whose sermon also appeared in Philadelphia in 1782. This wartime sermon was published anonymously, but presented on its title page and its dedication page as by an African American. There you go. This is the earliest recorded use of the term African American. preceding by 50 years the earliest example cited in the Oxford Dictionary. See, so you can go 50 years after that, right? You have it in the Oxford Dictionary. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dagger.
Yeah.
That's a
So
dagger
it's
right
the
there.
emergence of the term.
Man, he beating the elbows and FBAs up.
They just crazy, yo. Yeah, they stay crazy. And you gotta let them stay crazy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They say the emergence of the term marks the movement that a people who had been labeled as foreigners, Africans, or Ethiopians began to claim their rightful American identity. Mm-hmm. Say the author seems to be from South Carolina. All right. And to have witnessed the events there, including the heroisms of the patriot Christopher Gadisian. Man. Wow. So right there, yo, Continental Congress. So y'all know it wasn't no president, it was the Continental Congress. See, so then when they play out with the black president, the first black president was John Hanson. Nope, it wasn't no president, wasn't no word for president yet. Wasn't no president. Nope, it's the Continental Congress.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow, yo. Yeah, it's right there for y'all to see. All right. Mm-hmm. Yep. What's going on, brother? What's on your mind?
1782.
1782, yeah, brother. All day, every day. Top Flight Films, what's on your mind?
What's up, brother? Can I be heard?
Yeah, we listening loud and clear and focused.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Hey, thank you for letting me up.
Absolutely, brother.
A lot of these guys aren't letting me up. I've been blocked. Okay,
wow.
I've been banished. Listen, I come in peace. I want to shout out to all my Africans, all my Jamaicans, Haitians, everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say this.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a lot of misinformation surrounding foundational Black Americans.
Okay.
It's been a lot of reaching.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a lot of grasping for straws. And I just want to take 2 minutes just to clear it up a little bit. So
you want to talk for 2 minutes straight?
No, okay, no, give me 30 seconds.
I can't.
All right, give me 30 seconds. I know.
Yeah, we can't.
All right, no problem. I see, the thing is, that's the thing. A lot of people don't really want to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, if it take you that long, you don't
2 minutes ain't too bad.
No, it
ain't too bad. Cool.
Not for you, Joe. For me, it is, Joe. I don't want to hear nobody talk for 2 minutes straight. I'd rather have a discourse. He should be prolific in his stance to where he can give it off in segments. Bop, bop.
Here we go.
Because you know, a pseudo a talk for an hour.
No. I want to make my man. I might be a pseudo. but no. And listen.
I'm with you. Go ahead.
That goes to my point.
All right, go ahead.
People are trying to make foundational Black Americans a group like the Israelites, like the Nuwapians, like the Muslims. Listen, they're trying to make us a group that has debates. See, listen, all we did is I start to identify ourselves as foundational Black Americans. Now, listen, whoever doesn't want to do it, no problem. All we did was designate or call ourselves foundational Black American, and everybody has a problem with it. See, the thing is, we're foundational, we're Black, and we're American.
So that's African American.
Listen.
So he don't know what FBA means. He don't know what it means.
You know.
Listen, if
you just named African American though, just for the record, so we agree to that.
Yeah, same.
All right.
No. See, kinda.
No. You can't say it. No.
I'm gonna tell you why. Can I tell you why?
No, we gotta stay clear and honest with each other.
No.
You just said foundational. What else you said?
Black.
Black and what else?
In America.
In America.
Well, that's African American.
No, stop.
That is an African American.
Can I stop y'all?
Yes, you can.
It is very important because if somebody came over here from Egypt today, they would be what?
An Egyptian.
An Egyptian American.
Okay, if somebody came over here from Africa, they could be considered African American, right?
Yeah, the next generation can be considered that later on. Yeah,
that's not what they're going to label themselves, though. But that's not what they're going to label themselves. Here's the difference. Let me step in with you. Let me step in with you. I'm fast. I'm a real fast brother. I don't talk long. The reason why I'm pushing back is because the folks who know where they come from, a Somali, and he going to identify with a Somali. Yeah. The people from Nigeria and Cameroon, they identify with their tribes. They don't just blanket themselves as Africans. We only do that. Hold up, I'm quick. We only do that because we come out of the diaspora. We were a part of the largest forced migration on the planet. We don't know where we come from. That's why we use a blanket term like Africa. Okay, go ahead.
We're done with we don't know where we come. That's over. That day is over.
Yeah, that day. But we been there where we came from, though.
Right. My man just said we don't know where we came from. I want to make it loud and clear.
No. We don't know our ancestral tribal clan.
I do. I know mine. The foundational Black American.
No, come on, man.
He's playing.
Yeah, you playing.
I'm not. See, don't try to dismiss me. We can't have.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not dismiss you. I'm saying that's a bunch of bull crap, right? I'm saying you was part of the largest forced migration on planet Earth.
Okay, that was a long time ago.
Right. Okay, but and so we should never forget that.
No, we nobody would ever forget that.
Thank you. So now that we're in America, we're not forgetting that, and we're African Americans, and we are the foundation of America.
Yeah, let me ask y'all this.
Are we not? Are we not the foundation of America?
Absolutely.
Are we not Black?
Absolutely.
Is not African American and Black American synonymous terms?
No.
Yes, it is. Look it up.
I don't
have to fight that. That's established already. African American and Black American is synonymous. Now, hold on.
No, I agree with that brother, Ankh, against you. No,
African American and Black, it's synonymous, man.
Elon here is why. Let me tell you why. Can I tell y'all why?
I don't want to hear you. I want to get a source. Go ahead.
Elon Musk is African American.
No, man, he's a freaking Dutch. Hey,
no.
Let me tell you why I'm pushing back. I don't care what he said. Hey, let me tell you why they're not synonymous.
They is
foundational. You gotta let me say it.
Go ahead.
Gotta let me say it. Okay. Foundational Black American is built on the ideology that they were here before Columbus.
No, hold on.
That's why it's not the same.
No, we saying you. No, hold on, man. Damn, Joe, you're not hearing what I'm saying.
I gotta correct him real quick.
No, hold on. Stop, Joe. Did you hear what I said?
I heard exactly what you said.
I said African American. I said African American and Black American is synonymous.
No, I'm talking about foundational Black American.
I ain't say that. You gotta listen to what I'm saying.
My bad. I thought you was agreeing with him. I'm letting them know that foundational Black American is built on misinformation.
Wrong. Stop. Let me stop you real quick. I'm gonna save y'all brothers a lot of time.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Let's do this. Because we always try to take it back into the ancient days.
I don't want to take it to the ancient days.
No. Okay, we don't have to. Ankh, you said it yourself. We're foundational.
Yes,
we built this, so we don't have to go all the way back to know that we're foundational Black. So FBA is not built on being here before Columbus. That's not what it's built on.
It is.
Let's stop. Hold. Let me get.
You trying to fake me out? He trying to fake me out.
I can never talk on these panels. Let me just finish.
No, wait, hold on. You can talk as long as you go ahead. Finish. Go ahead.
Okay, so let's
website.
I want to give y'all this. I'm gonna say this for argument's sake. We weren't here before Columbus. Let's just say that, right?
I don't believe you.
No. Stop. We weren't here. We were not here.
I don't believe you.
Okay, cool. No problem. I'm trying to.
Well, you're not an FBA then, good brother.
FBA.
You're not an FBA.
Bro. You don't know what FBA is. Let me.
I got the website right here to tell you exactly what it is.
1860 census. The 1860 census. If you were here and your family didn't migrate here, and your family was here at the 1860 census, then you're FBA. I don't know why y'all try to make this something that is
African American.
Oh, see, you just moved the goalpost.
I ain't moved no goalposts. You see this right here? Look, here you go. This is official website. It's official. Got your flag and everything. It says, it say the 3 stars. Let me give you the 3 pillars. Represent 3 groups who make up the ethnic group that will become foundational Americans. It says 1, the Black Aboriginal people of North Americas.
Yep.
Dang. 2. No, you don't say yep. You just said no.
You're not proving. You about to bust.
Next point. The Black explorers, traders who had contact with the Americas before Columbus.
Yep.
Dang, you man down, bro. You man down.
No.
3. I want to finish my point. 3. The captives brought to the Western Hemisphere from Africa.
Facts.
There you go. It says represents the non-stop fight for foundational Black Americans.
Facts.
There you go.
Right?
So if you only agree with one point, bro, how you go?
So then you can't then come up here and say that no. You can't do that, bro.
You agree with one point.
You just said no. So I'm telling you what the website with the flag say. I believe the website. I don't believe you. That's why I say I don't believe you.
You tried to flim-flam. You tried to flim-flam with the chat. You tried to flim-flam, and I got you. Now let me speak.
Go ahead.
Let me speak.
Go ahead, bro.
What you just read was
what?
Calm down, Holmes. I got you. You just read the history, right? The components of what could make up a foundational Black American. But the qualification, those are 2 different things. All you have, I'm telling you, what I'm telling you is the part of the foundational. All you got to do is go back to the 18th. If your family did not immigrate here, you're foundational Black Americans. Point blank, period. Y'all trying to go back to somewhere else so you can debate about it.
I'm not trying to
so you can discredit it. Y'all trying to
I don't want to discredit
and make it a Sarnetta debate.
Oh man.
And we ain't even on that.
You're not being fair though, bro. You're not
no.
Listen.
Do y'all understand the point that I just made? You just
yes, I do.
No, we do not because the website.
What up, Unc? Yeah, but you can't come in talking. Wait your turn.
My fault.
I got you.
But no, I don't know.
We want it. The brother say he'll never get it off when he get on these panels. I want to make sure you know this is the show where you can get it off. Go ahead.
I appreciate it.
Go ahead.
So again, I'm gonna say this loud and clear. Listen. You can't tell me no. This is not debatable. Somebody who identifies as a foundational Black American is simply somebody whose family did not immigrate to this country. That is it. Any real person who identifies as foundational Black American, that's what they'll tell you. Don't listen to the misinformation. What you're reading on the website is not the qualification. What you're reading on the website is what is the history of where we come from. Not everybody has indigenous in them. You understand? Even African could have came over here in 1855. He's now a foundational Black American. Do you understand that? A Caribbean could have came over in 1855. His family experienced slavery.
Really?
He's a foundational Black American.
Okay.
Now let me move my next point.
So African Americans
I don't want to dominate the stream. I want to move my next point. I'm gonna go. I want to say this real clear.
Now I want to address what you just said.
Go ahead.
So now an African American is a person that came by way of the slave trade. And when it's time to get that money, that's how they're going to give out that money. You would have to gotten over here based off the slave trade. You are a descendant of those who was caught up in the slave trade and brought you the Americas.
You got that.
Right. So we'll
just bypass.
So based off the website, it say, how does a person trace their lineage back to American slavery? The process determining if you are descendant of foundational Black America survivors of the American slave trade is relatively easy. 5 years after formal slavery was established in America, the U.S. government provided a detailed information about the foundational Black American population for the first time. It says the 1870 census provide the first detailed account of Black population. It say, and if a person can trace their lineage to the 1870 census, they are most likely descended from foundational Black Americans who were enslaved.
That's what I just said. I never read that website either.
That's crazy. You need to read the damn website because that's where the shit come from.
I don't need to read.
So you're following something that you have no knowledge of. You have lost your mind. You have lost your mind, Top Flight. You cannot go around following stuff that you do not. You cannot explain.
Stop, my man. Stop real quick.
You got
why do you keep saying I'm following something?
Because it's right here.
Hold on. Be quiet real quick. Am I not foundational? Am I not Black? And am I not American?
That term became a word, a phrase that we started using when Tariq Nasheed separated from Yvette Carnell and Tone. And then he coined it. He identified what it is on Just Reddit, and you're saying no, bruh. This is what it is. That's what it is.
I got you.
Okay, so if you want to make up another phrase instead of it being FBA, you should come up with another phrase that identifies your ideology that you're spitting right now.
Yeah,
get away from FBA, bro. I'm just trying to look out for you. Get away from.
Okay, my man. Okay, so let me rebuttal that real quick.
No, you don't got to. We're gonna move on to the next person.
Real quick.
I'm gonna give you a chance to talk. I'm gonna move on to somebody else. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Stephen.
My fault. Go ahead, Stephen. But I'm gonna make sure you always get your chance to talk on this show, though.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you, brother. Go ahead, Stephen. How you doing, brother? Stephen, the homie, my main man. What's up?
What's going on, G?
What's up, bro?
Man, so
the website, man.
What? Yeah, the website. That's cool.
Serious, but serious work right here, ain't it?
What I wanted to touch on is some other stuff. We get to that, but one thing is to make the statement that foundational Black Americans aren't doing anything in the political sphere. I feel like that's incorrect.
Fact.
For one,
help us out.
For one. Well, Tariq has put together, Tariq and others have put together, a few different rallies across the nation to kind of bring forth.
I went to one.
Yeah, and Dr. Ma'at was at the most recent one, and so I find that kind of interesting.
Where's the paperwork
a whole panel and conversation about
where's the paperwork
something that she was involved in.
So I know where the paperwork.
That's kind of interesting. No,
you need some paperwork. You can't just because I can call a rally.
Well, yeah, I mean,
right?
But
what that mean?
The point of the rally was to bring forth awareness and make clear of our demands to the political sphere, primarily the Democrats, because overwhelmingly the Foundation of Black Americans vote in for that party overwhelmingly. So the rallies
voted for what party? Voted for what party?
Are and have
no. Voted for what party?
Hold on, let me finish.
No, what party?
And have been to galvanize the people.
Man, what party? Come on, the homie. What party you talking about?
What do you mean?
You said overwhelmingly African Americans voted for what?
Overwhelmingly, foundational Black Americans vote by way of the Democratic Party, and so the rallies have been to galvanize the people to cohesively put together our specific demands, wants, and needs to not just the Democratic Party, but the United States government in general. that's one thing I wanted to touch on, because
I agree. I agree to that, right?
that's facts, that's false information to say that we haven't foundational Black
I didn't
Americans
say that.
I know, no, I've heard that tonight, maybe not on this live, but
okay,
maybe on Sinetter. So that's fact.
Can
That's
I say
false.
something to him?
That's false. Two, some of what the brother was saying, I agree with. Not all of it. I think, because I think he said something about you know, if an African came over here in 18 something, they now be considered foundational Black American. I don't agree with that. That's not. I don't believe that's not how that would work. How that would work in terms of what he's saying would be an African that came over in 18 whatever, right? And then got with a foundational Black American woman or man, had a baby with a founded. If you look on this, and you shaking your head, bro, if you look on the site where Ankh pulled up, it speaks to what it says is whether you have both your mother and father be full foundational Black American, or have one or the other, whether your mother or father is foundational Black American, that still designates you as foundational Black American. So simply an African coming over here and within a year or so, that does not make you
hey my man. I stand corrected. See, on these panels, I be trying to get my thoughts off so quick.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
understand how we can misspeak.
Got you, good brother.
You got that, bro. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I'm saying
I want to get a chance to get in.
Go ahead, Joe.
Okay. I want to say something to what he just now said. All right. So look, America is a type of country that already don't want to give you no freaking reparation. All right. So if and when they finally say, you know, these jokers are correct, we have to do some restorative justice. They're going to want y'all to prove that you are of the stock that was here before this 1870 census.
I can answer that.
You walked in that court.
Easy,
I can answer that.
Very easy.
All right.
I can answer
ain't done yet.
Well, yeah, because I've already heard it before, bro. It's not
Just go ahead and cut me off.
None of this is complex.
It's good. I'm going to keep talking while you talking.
No. You got to man finish. Go ahead, Joe.
You walk in that court. Talking about some FBA. They're going to say, all right, let me get that paperwork. And you sitting up there talking about some, oh, I ain't got it, but my family was here before Columbus. They're going to laugh you out the court.
All
right, say, man, we ain't giving you nothing. You ain't even from the people that we supposed to be giving it to.
All right, I got you, OG. I got you, bro. Can I rebuttal that? I got
you. And then they might be slick and sly against you. And they might say, you know, we already then gave Native Americans reparations 4 times. You already got yours. Go find your tribe and get it from them. Y'all gonna get done dirty. Watch.
What?
Yeah, okay. So let me rebuttal that. Are you aware?
No, don't rebuttal it. Don't rebuttal. Go ahead, Sabian. Keep your thought in your head, though. Sabian. Going once, going twice. You missed your turn, Sabian. Go ahead, Trey. What's up? Welcome to the show.
Yo, what up? Hey.
Good, man.
Oh, hey, I just heard that date.
No, the train.
I was just thinking like that date is very short. Like 1856. I got pictures. My great grandma was born in like the 1930s. So, and we have pictures from back then from our cousins who were in their 60s and 50s. So there's very, very like short.
Yeah, I got I know my great grandmother named 19 from 1860. Come on, yo. I know where she was at.
My great grandpa fought in the Civil War.
They gotta be kind of like pushed back couple more generations. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
because
that's
it's
on the
just too
website,
close.
yo.
Well,
It's just too close.
who's
I'm
saying that it's
FBA
not?
though. Know what I'm saying?
Wait, who
you
who's
already know I'm
saying
FBA though.
saying that it would start in the 18? Who made that statement?
I just want to know why.
That's what I thought on Red.
What I said was a foundational Black American is anybody that can trace their family to the 1860 census, 1870 census.
That's too close, bro.
But it's too close. Too close for what? Too close for
that's
what?
Too close, bro. Cause that's my grandmama.
I mean, before that, they ain't even on. You don't even see their names before 1860, though. You know what I mean? Like in 18.
My brother, too close.
Like they didn't put African American names on census to a certain part of the time. So I mean,
all the way. That's
after 1860, that's when we start seeing the names in the first place.
I mean, African American is very new to that's a very new designation. My mom is not.
He just registered. Pull it up on. Put it back up. Put it back up on. Get us off the screen. Put it back up.
People African Americans in the 1700s. Yo,
my mother is 60 years old. On her birth certificate, it says Negro.
It was popularized.
Go ahead, put it back up. Misinformation is being said
that these people was here before Columbus, right?
Yep.
So
why I feel like y'all just intentionally doing that, bro.
I'm asking what the website says. It's showing
like
you.
Y'all are just fixated on that bullshit.
I'm just the only one with a source. Put the sources back up.
We can't do that though.
Like y'all didn't see that?
Yeah, we can't.
Read it again. Read the top part though.
Yeah, I don't want to. What I don't want to do is I want to be genuine in what we're doing. Because at no point are we trying to trick y'all. Not trying to sell you something. I'm simply telling you what the damn website say.
Does it say in order to be?
It tell you. It say the 3 stars, yo. What do you think he means by the 3 stars? Anybody want to take a crack at it?
You're interpreting it as that. That's not what. That's
not. I'm asking you, what's the 3 stars? The three most important points, yo.
I can't see the screen.
All right, that's your fault. I don't know why.
The Black Explorers.
Like, who the hell was the Black Explorers and traders who made contact? Like, who the hell was that? Who was them niggas?
I don't agree.
Who the hell was the Black Explorers and traders, right? You know what I mean?
Trader say don't agree with it.
I don't agree with it, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
And this is the point we're making.
The Black Aboriginal people from North America. I don't agree with it, bro.
All right.
Can I say this real quick? Let me tell y'all something. Nobody has to agree. We're not asking.
Man, this would make you look. Hold on. This is what I like.
Bro, so
I like to do this. You know, I like to play it fair, yo. Right? And so I used to be very close to a cult called the New Orleans. To this day, motherfuckers say you was. It's hard to fight it. Right? I wasn't actually in the cult, but I was real close to it. All right? Now, I'm saying this. If y'all serious about what y'all doing, then you got to take the daggone website serious. There's 3 things that will make you a foundational Black American. He's not saying if you're a Black Aboriginal people from North America, then you're a foundational Black American. He's not saying that. He said it's these 3 things that come together. Okay? That's what he's saying. And I don't know why y'all want to ignore that.
I don't
agree with it. That's fine.
We don't all have to agree with Kyrie.
No, you don't got to agree with nothing. Okay, so don't.
He's not like you act like.
So then make your own term up. Make your own term up.
FBA then if you don't agree with the shit, man.
Because it's not about Tyreek's
it is though. Here you go. Look, here you go. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna finish.
Fixated on Tariq. That's the problem.
I'm not, man. Okay, yeah. I admit it. I'm hating on the nigga. I'm hating on him.
Can I?
Yeah, I know. All y'all been.
No, it ain't no hate. It's just like I'm not gonna get behind something that I don't believe in. I don't believe Black people was here before Columbus, and he's the one that started this shit, and that's what y'all following. It's just y'all don't want to accept it. That's how I feel about it.
Nobody's
asking you. That's the crazy part.
We Black Americans, right? We all agree about that shit, right?
Be Black American. Nobody's trying to change your mind, my brother.
It's like we want to cut the African part off. It seemed like
you can keep if you cut the African part off, then you cut off who you are, bro. That's the whole point.
You get no reparations. You get no reparations.
And that's the whole point. Like, what happened to the reparation part of this, right?
Freedmen. We get reparations under freedmen.
But
under freedmen.
They are African Americans.
Under freedmen.
Stop it, yo.
Because that's within the paperwork.
You guys.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question real quick without being interrupted?
Why would it take that long for a question?
Because I can't talk. I like to talk without being interrupted. Let me ask you. You said you was a part of the cult called the New Wapians. Right?
I said I wasn't in the cult, but I was around it.
Okay, you was around it. Cool.
Yeah.
What didn't the New Wapians have chores and duties, and they had to do things, right?
No, I don't know about all that. I ain't do all that. I went to the book.
I'm not saying what you did. I'm saying the New Wapians. They had things that
I don't know. I wouldn't have known everything they was doing because I wouldn't have known that, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so they had to go to like teachings, and they had to show up to certain places at certain times, right? Okay. Yes. Yeah. It's okay. You thought you wanted to be.
No, I'm saying I don't know because I wasn't doing that. I will go to the book.
All right, so let me say this for everybody.
What the hell them niggas had?
Let me say this for everybody. I want to say this for everybody. Foundational Black Americans. Mm-hmm. No, I want to say it correctly. A person who identifies as foundational Black American doesn't have to do anything. Okay? Right. They don't have to do shit. They don't have to vote for Trump, vote for Kamala. Listen, we simply started identifying ourselves as foundational Black. Y'all are trying to make this something else, man. And I really just want to clear that up. We don't have to do a foundational Black American doesn't have to do jack shit.
Can I ask you a question?
No, we're not saying what they got to do. He's reading the definition.
No,
this is based on I'm not talking what did John say? That's all.
I'm not talking about the definition, my brother.
Okay, so now that we know who we are, right? I got a question, right? Where do we go from here as far as reparations? It seemed like we're not even talking about reparations no more. We have these divisive.
There's been multiple rallies.
I mean, a rally ain't really doing shit.
Can I answer that question?
Here we go. Now anything whatever you do ain't shit.
Can I answer that question?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Port, I can speak on that point after the next brother. I can speak on that. What we gotta do?
Can I answer that question? That was a great question. He said,
I just want to and this is the point, but I'm gonna let you follow up. This is the point about what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the movement is off message. Like, I feel like in the beginning, it was like, yeah, we're going to do the reparations. And then, and then all of a sudden we talking about Caribbeans and Africans and shit like that. Like, I don't get that part of it.
I gotta address that. Let me tell you why. Are you familiar with a man named Byron Donaldson?
No.
Or Donalds, one of the two. Go check out an interview on the Breakfast Club with Byron Donalds. He's a politician. He's about to run for governor of Florida. This guy's a Jamaican. He said we shouldn't get reparations. He said it on the Breakfast Club. We shouldn't get reparations because his mother's Jamaican. Right. So this is why we have to delineate, because there are people that are not connected to the lineage that are trying to speak for us, and they are aligning themselves with white supremacy. This is where the name calling comes in. That if you talk, y'all never want to acknowledge when these outsiders or foreigners are calling us bullet bags. They calling us bullet bags, my nigga.
I hear what you're saying. I hear you.
Come on, man. So why nobody ever talks about that? Why does nobody ever talk about that? All I keep hearing is
because we're the epitome. We're not worrying about them fools.
Hey, Port, you're not. They own the
Hey, Port, can I answer your question?
Motherfuckers out though. It's all I'm saying. It's like I don't understand. Like,
can I answer your question, Port?
Go ahead, bro.
All right. Because we runs our opposition over. African Americans bossed up. Yeah, let me tell you this.
He hold a political side.
We have a bunch of people that are striving for, trying to get reparations discussions, going into Congress and that kind of thing, right? Mm-hmm. One of the things they do is they talk about the harm that has been done. They talk about the legacy of the thievery and the mistreatment of the folks. They identify who these folks are. Okay? They don't say nothing about no FBA before Columbus. They say, God dang it, stupid Columbus and them was the one shipping us around. All right? That's what and that's what folks gotta be ready to deal with and talk about, Port. when you have to identify the people, identify the harm, identify the loss, identify the perpetrators.
Okay,
So all these people right here talking and bringing up these labels that don't fit and that make up a false story, they're not even part of this reparations discussion. They're not going to be heard. They faking the funk right now. They just dividing us as a people. I'm off to my boot.
My man, did you just hear what I said?
Right, man.
I get that, but okay.
Man.
So let's just say my man did say that, right? Because I'll look that up, right? But we can vote him out, man.
Said, don't believe
right, I believe you. I'm not knocking what you're saying. I'm just saying we can vote him out, though, right? That's a politician.
No. Listen, stop. Let me say this. What about Kamala? Kamala is kind of playing as Black American.
Yeah, she Indian.
Yeah, exactly. What about Obama? What about Eric Holder? What about Eric Holder? What about all these people that they elected?
So we gonna vote for Trump now? Is that what we
haven't gotten anywhere? We haven't
we're gonna vote off
the
policy.
litigation is a must.
It don't matter who we vote for. Is
like
the policy that they push out is the only thing that matters. It doesn't matter who we vote for, because Kamala can have bad policies and still push them out. Trump can have bad policies and push them out. It's about the policy. That's what we need to be focusing on.
I agree with you.
If we keep focusing on the people, then
lineage-based policy. That's why we have to delineate. It has to be on lineage, not color.
I hear what you're saying, brother. I just can't do that.
But
as far as
that is true, because that dude in Florida, they look at him like when they speak to him, they're talking to us.
Right. He's talking for us.
They look at him like that because he look exactly like us. He get his haircut like us. He don't look like a regular Jamaican. He look like an African American.
Until we start to have the reparations conversation, y'all are chasing the shadow. Y'all chasing the shadow and not the real problem. You're chasing the shadow.
We can't, dude. Are you paying attention to what we're saying?
I am listening to you. I can repeat to you what you're saying to me. I understand.
My man. The reason why Byron Donalds went up there and talked about it is because we pushed the reparations conversation. Where have you been? What are you doing? What are you talking about? The reason he went up there is because we made the reparations conversation loud. You understand that? Why you think D.L. Hughley and Steve Harvey and then was talking about reparations? It's because of foundational Black Americans.
And to say that those rallies are insignificant is ridiculous. That's like saying the marches in the 60s.
I feel like
that's like saying the marches in the 60s meant nothing.
Micro incident right there. Like we supposed to be foundational Black Americans, right? Like, okay, this is just one dude. You can vote that dude out. I'm just saying the conversation,
man, you missing
about let me finish though. Hold on. The conversation about reparations is all dried up, in my opinion. When I get on these panels, let me finish, bro. I'll let you go. But like when I get on these panels, when I hear people talking and stuff like that, it's always about other motherfuckers. What about this? What, like, if we take all that energy, my man, and focus on these motherfucking reparations and who we are and all that shit, go to the right legislation and push this shit right. And vote the right motherfucking politicians in, maybe we might get them reparations. But
are you
aware of the many
reparations hearings around the country?
Yes.
Yeah.
But why are we talking like it's not being pushed?
I'm not saying it's not being pushed. I feel like the conversation.
You're saying Tariq on his broadcast talk shit about.
Like all we hear when we hear this man, all he do is talk shit about other people.
Okay, so why? See, that's all y'all paying attention to.
That's all y'all paying attention to.
And if I hear that, it just turns motherfuckers off. That's even
I agree. Hey, my man. This is the problem. Y'all too focused on Tariq Nasheed, man.
No, I gotta knock it off. Exactly. I'm not. I don't really.
Because he started the crap. I'm supposed to be.
He's the reason why y'all.
Listen, he coined the term. And now it's too late. It's too late, y'all. Listen, everybody that's mad is too fucking.
Ain't nobody mad. It's too late. It is what it is. There's nobody mad.
It's up. It's
you know
up and it's stuck.
There's nobody angry. I just feel like the
take me to your leader. Take me to your leader.
I know.
Way off.
That's not gonna work, bro. It hasn't been working.
This nigga on TikTok, yo. When you hear him on TikTok, bro, he talking shit about other people.
Who cares? And he's one person.
What about the dude in Congress? He ain't talking about
right.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what
I want to see him doing. But hold up. If y'all really take time and if we just stop beefing right now, if you really listen to,
I love y'all, bro.
If you really listen to what Port City is saying right now, what Port City pretty much saying is right now we should be strategizing instead of sitting here fussing about.
All I'm saying, bro.
I gotta cut you off. I gotta cut you off, bro. Hey, 1 second. See, this is the problem. We should be strategic. This is not a group, my nigga. This is not the Israelites. Okay, this is not that. This is not Nutter, Floyd Mayweather consciousness. This is not that, bro.
Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that?
Listen, bro. Why don't you listen? As me and you can organize, but all the 43 million FBAs, they don't have to do jack shit.
Right.
I need you to understand that because y'all are doing something that is counterproductive, and that's why you can't wrap your head around what's going on.
Man.
How is it counterproductive not to create another identity crisis for my people? What Tariq Nasheed is doing is not beneficial. He got a bunch of people running around here.
It's past him at this point.
It's like,
it's way beyond Tariq at this point. It's way beyond Tariq.
It's out there. When he's your leader, he's your leader?
Saying that. There's no where's your family from?
He started the joint, man.
Where's your family from? Where's your family?
Where's my family from?
There's no.
I'm off Deal Island. I'm straight Maryland, man. I'm Maryland.
Oh, I'm in Maryland too, Holmes.
Oh, I'm in DC.
All right. I grew up in Walbrook Junction.
Hold up. Okay, Baltimore.
We DMV up here.
Okay. That's a bet. Yeah.
My father off Deal Island. Okay, my great-grandfather was born to Herod Armstrong, who fought in the Civil War. Okay, he was a pastor of a church. The church still right there on Deal Island with a lot of my family right there in the graves. Every once in a while, the graves float away because the water rise up. Need some work done down there. But I'm from here. I'm what you call a literal African American.
My man.
People's been here since the 1700s.
Let me just
1790 something. You know what I'm saying?
So let me say this: being a good Baltimore brother, we would never. Right, I'm not from Baltimore, but we would never appoint a leader. Right, we would never jump on these public platforms and say, "Oh, that's the head of the group." We would never do no shit like that. Especially when he tells you he's not a leader. We would never do no hot shit like say, "Oh, you're the leader," and everybody's telling you he's not the leader, and you're like, "He's the leader. He's the leader." We don't do that's like hot shit, bro. We don't do that. So I don't understand. Matter of fact, I understand why people do that. Because they want to make him the leader to discredit what we identify as. That's all.
That's not why I do it. Can I tell you why I do it?
Everybody does it. We told you he's not the leader.
I do it. I can speak for myself. You don't have to answer for me.
I'm sorry. You're right, bro. Go ahead. Tell me why you do it.
I say it because I've been following Tariq for a minute, right? And I'm telling you, I was there. I can even tell you what the class started over when he was beefing with the Adams folks. I was there. There was nobody calling themselves an FBA. Nobody. There was one joker who came up with that to try to separate from the ADOS folks. There was one person who came up with that. That was not a.
If you've been following him, he actually already made it clear that he got the term
facts
from Dr. Claude Anderson.
Facts.
Put his
I just want to see some results on it,
and because
results
he's popular,
I couldn't get it out.
Keep it real though, like I just want to see results. We're talking about reparations. I want my fucking check, man.
I'm with you, so let's build on that.
You know what I mean?
Let's build on that. If you brothers,
I don't want to see them online debating. I want to see motherfuckers.
Wait a minute. If you brothers really want them reparations, right? then we need to come up with a term to describe us that is rooted.
Y'all don't like it.
Wait a minute. Y'all not playing fair. Y'all not playing fair. I try to talk. Y'all cut me off. I let y'all go. I shut up. I shut up.
I got mute.
I shut up. So listen. We need to come up with a term that properly describes us based on accurate history, right? We need to take, because they're going to want this. They're going to want to know who they are paying this restorative justice to. And you cannot, you cannot leave it wrong.
Freedmen.
Fine. Okay, well then say that.
Yes,
that's the same people.
Freedmen.
I want that check, man.
Y'all want to buy me a drink. I'm going to get me a drink.
I think
I'm going to get something strong too.
I think you'd have had a couple
y'all
drinks
playing.
already.
We need some drinks, man.
I know.
I'm just saying, man. We just need to see some results, man. That's all.
Let me address the results.
We're not going to get the results unless we start building together.
I agree with you.
Can I address the results?
And it goes back to what you said, and to like we got to collectively agree who we are.
On the internet,
hold on, let me get this out. It goes back to what you said. We got to collectively agree who we are, and that's where that shit is fragmented.
We already are. Y'all on the outside, not agreeing.
But think about it, man. Everybody want to be this. Everybody's dad. I'm a FBA. I'm a motherfucking indigenous dad. You know what I mean? We fragmented, yo.
Let me say this to the
man. We got Hebrews running around.
Let me say
we got black Africans running around. We got Moors, Asiatic black men.
Those are religion. Take a minute. Hey, can I say this real quick? My man.
Yeah, go ahead.
My man that said he wants to see results. Let me ask you a question. What are the results of an African? What are the results of a hold on, let me finish. What is the results of a Jamaican? What is the results of a Caribbean or a Mexican? What are the results?
I'm talking about the results behind the movement, my brother.
No, stop.
The FBA is a movement.
No, it's not a movement. Why do you keep saying it's a movement? It's not a movement.
What is it then? What are we doing?
Delineation is the movement. And it's already been prosperous. Okay? It's already been prosperous. The delineation movement, we're already letting people know, look, if you're not from the lineage, you cannot speak on the lineage. Right. So the delineation movement is not FBA. FBA is not a movement. You dig? I know some people confused, and that's why we're here.
I'm here to get my check.
Okay. So were you at the? I
thought that's what FBA was about.
Were you at the rally?
And matter of fact,
I was at both of them.
What happened in California? Right? What was that? HR or whatever? What was that joint?
Were you at the reparations rallies?
You know what I'm saying?
Were you at
I didn't go. I support reparations, but I wasn't there.
Were you there? I was at both of them. I went to both of them.
That's great.
I was there.
You don't want it that bad.
I was there.
I wanted it bad enough.
Like conversation, I feel like we need to keep our foot on the gas on that shit. If we spend more time on that and less time arguing with each other about who the fuck we are, we'll get somewhere.
But the people are though. The people
we too divided, y'all. We too divided.
I'm speaking to you as a brother.
Talking about is Tariq.
Let's leave Tariq out of this, yeah. Can we leave Tariq out of this?
How? Top flight. Hold up, no. Top flight and Steven. Hold on, wait a minute. Stephen. Top flight and Stephen. How are you going to leave out the Joker who coined the phrase?
The main character, bro.
Let me tell you out. Let me tell you out without being interrupted. Hold up.
Do you hear how y'all talking and then y'all let me
turn around and say y'all want it? Let me get this home.
I'm just saying, man.
Hey, my man. Who coined the term Pan-African?
Why are we talking about Pan-African anything?
Okay. Who
put it back up? Put it back up.
What you want me to put back up?
Put that damn website back
up. Afro-American, 1790, 82.
Yeah, they playing. They don't even know what's
y'all in trouble. You shouldn't have asked us that.
The dictionary. Here, go right here.
Who coined the term Pan-African?
Who cares? Who cares?
No. I'm talking to my man.
I don't know. I'm not a Pan-African.
I'm an African American. Look at that.
Who coined that term? Who coined that term?
Which one?
Who?
It don't matter.
Say who cares?
Which one?
No.
What term we talking about? African American.
That's why I'm asking.
Why would it matter that Tariq coined the term?
African American was coined by some African Americans who want to be called.
Are they the leaders? Are
Who
they
want
the
to be
leaders?
called
Are
something?
they the leaders?
They wanted to be identified something. Wait a minute, we can't all talk at once. We can't all talk at
once. Are they the leaders of African Americans?
We can't all talk at once.
Wait a minute, we can't all talk at once.
Are they the leaders of African Americans?
African American is coined by people from the diaspora.
Are they the leaders?
That wanted. God dang it! You better let me finish.
No, answer the question. Are they the leaders?
They wanted to be. Yes, they are. They wanted.
They're the leaders of African American.
Yes, they wanted to be. They wanted to be called something other than nigger, other than colored, other than Negro. They wanted to. They wanted to identify who they were.
Americans.
And you want to know what's bad about this?
Top flight films. You scamming us right now, yo.
Yeah. Check this out. Listen to this. He is from our city. He's from our area. He's from Maryland. He's from Maryland, right? You know, I'm from B-more. I'm a B-more dude. I'm some B-more dude.
I knew you.
Do you know we ran a newspaper starting in 1820?
Don't laugh, because we was whooping Baltimore niggas' asses.
American. You're not derailing me from this now. You in trouble. We ran a newspaper from here, the Afro-American from the 1820s.
Yeah.
You got that?
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all?
You in trouble. You just got dagged, homeboy.
No. I'm gonna say this. I want y'all to agree. I want y'all to listen to this. He said Tariq is the leader because he coined the term.
No, but you mixing up two separate things.
I can never talk. I'm gonna say this again. He said Tariq was the leader because he coined the term.
Right.
Who coined the term of African American? He said they are leaders.
We did.
He said they're the leaders of African American. Y'all gonna agree with that? Y'all gonna let them get away with that?
Yeah, no. African Americans have designated leadership. Hold on. This is the difference.
The people
hey, I'm talking right now, yo. You say you're from the Jessup Cut. All right, that's near the prison. Come on, bro. Let me say what I need to say. I'm saying that African Americans have leadership. We do not have a problem with that. Nobody howls out, ain't nobody our leaders. No, we have designated leadership that we choose to pick. What we don't say is, ain't nobody the leaders. We do have leaders. So, but y'all don't have no leaders. Y'all don't. Matter of fact, the idea itself is pseudo-historical.
What happened to our leaders?
It's pseudo. You don't got no leaders.
What happened to our
nothing? Ain't nothing happening to our leaders right now. Nothing.
Who's the leader right now?
We have several leaders in politics. Several leaders.
Name them.
Yo, you can name. We don't have no ethnic group. First of all, we're not a damn nation, right? Hold on. We have several leaders. I can just start naming leaders. We have several leaders.
Name them.
Man, come on, yo.
Oh, flim flam.
Come on,
August flim flam.
Come on, man. You want me to start naming my?
I got
name them. Name one.
I'm gonna pull it.
This guy, he having fun.
You having fun, yo.
Name one.
Right with you. I'm a name.
So look, let me name one. No, I had to look up his name. It wasn't coming to me. No, listen to this. I'm gonna name one.
You don't know your leader's name?
Yeah. It's not coming to me. You got me under pressure.
Y'all looking bad.
Yeah,
no, we looking bad.
These we
hey, in Port City. I got a leader for him. We talk about reparations, right? Y'all ever heard of Dr. Dirty?
Yes. Sandy Dirty.
There you go. There go my leader. He leader in reparations.
All right.
he drew up a real plan. We got the work put down. The talk about the harm and even talked about how much is really owed. There go my leader right there.
You forgot his damn name.
Because I said you got me under pressure. My brain don't work like that.
A lot of pressure.
Dag it.
Okay, let me explain something because y'all acting like y'all don't know why we don't have. We listen. You can't do what you always.
No,
did.
I understand your point.
They kill leaders.
Top flight. I already know. Already know.
They kill leaders.
They kill leaders. They co-op leaders.
That is crazy right now, yo. So you think you can sneak your leader around? They won't know.
Who's the leader of the white people? Who's the leader of white people?
Donald Trump.
No, the code. The code is their leader. Their code is, no, answer the question. Who's the leader of white people?
The Proud Boys.
Let me think here.
That dude from the Proud Boys. What's his name? What's his name from the Proud Boys?
Y'all reaching. Hey, look. Thank you, Uncle, for letting me up. I
You
appreciate
disagree?
y'all. I'm gonna come back through and spank y'all some more some other time.
You ain't spanked nobody yet.
Hey, it's big.
You can't even stand on your own FBA.
Listen, it's big FBA and it's up and it's stuck. It's too late, y'all. There's nothing y'all can do about this.
I don't got a problem with the shit.
You might be right about that one. You might be right about that.
I don't got a problem with this shit. I just feel like, we just need to stop arguing with each other about shit and just kind of get progress going. That's all.
We ain't gonna get nowhere.
So you saying what in politics and what in conversation and STEM, right, and robotics, you know what I'm saying?
All of that, that too.
What Neil deGrasse Tyson can be considered a leader in the black community. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Oya Mayat is definitely a leader in the African world. She leads in things. The STEM movement we have.
That's not what they're looking for, though.
What the hell is you looking for, yo?
That's not the point, man.
They're looking for somebody that's like a MLK that's out in front of everybody and got a whole bunch of people walking behind them.
Leadership, bro. That's
what they're looking for.
Oh, wow. Come on, man. We talking about, and this is where it gets real funny and wild, right? People try to act like Tariq didn't start this whole thing.
I mean, really, though.
Like, why we gotta play this game?
Right.
Like, we ain't sitting there with eyes seeing it.
We
seen the ADOS.
Who said that?
Seen ADOS. We seen that got split. Group of niggas went this way. Group of niggas went that way.
Who said? Whoever made the claim that?
Then all of a sudden, we foundational Black Americans. Then the people that was acting like they was Native Americans and acting like they wasn't. With Africans, right? They form a thing called FBA.
Who made that claim?
Man, it's right there. And the homie.
No, I'm saying, who made it? Who
Top Flight acting like that.
Who said Tariq didn't coin the term?
No, he did more than coin the term. Jesus Christ.
He made it the motto.
What do you mean he did more than coin the term? I don't get it.
He did more. Come on,
he made it a motto.
He came up with the doctrine.
Right.
He come up with the telling you what it is. Come on, man.
The flag.
He branded it, yo.
He branded it as a brand.
Like, come on, man.
The tut language.
He laid
out language.
Act like it ain't a brand. Don't
he
we don't gotta act like that.
What he did was coin the term and laid out parameters to what would make you a foundational Black American.
He branded it, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's
just the label.
Bro,
it's just the hashtag.
Everything
we don't see any progress from it. Is my
point. We live in the United States of America. If he didn't brand it or whatever, then some white dude in Nebraska would have did it because you can make money off of it.
If he wouldn't have said it, we would have been African Americans.
Right, he could have kept that and just
Black Americans or some shit.
Look, we got Ron. FBA say be careful, we watching. Come on, Ron. Ron run a pseudo ship over there these days.
Yeah, they watching, nigga.
He run. Hold on. He sit up there and lit. He lit the flat earther himself. Talk about evolution, all that, and ain't corrected. You're a pseudo, Ron. For some reason, you just went pseudo on us. So we ain't worrying about you watching us. We watching you. Pseudo. I ain't even know that you promoting pseudoisms. FBA promotes pseudoisms.
I see you.
And you know why they promote pseudoisms? Because the whole goddamn thing got pseudo beginnings.
Because you go back to the 3 stars on the first page of that
three pillars, the 3 stars we did. We's not playing this game.
You know what I mean? Like, deal with it, y'all.
Come on, Trey. You gotta be honest, Trey.
Yeah.
You know, my man Trey. I know you're on that train rolling.
Hey, I don't talk about reparations. Huh?
No, you're not. Hold on. You're not scientifically literate, Ron. Because if you was, and you had a show, we're not talking about you had a guest. If you just had a show and you let people on the panel, I'm not letting none of these people shrewd pseudoisms. It's crazy. I'm not gonna let you mess up evolution and do all that. Who does that? We're not doing that. I'm not gonna let you mess up evolution, Australopithecus, or the ancestors of humans, and let the talk. And no, bro, it's pseudo
on
purpose. Man. Yeah, poor city, they playing with us, bro. They gonna act like they want to play away from Tariq for what? Y'all just hating Tariq. How the hell we hating Tariq? I'm saying that wild ass ID put together is pseudo history using pseudo archaeology and ain't real. I can say that.
Right.
If he'd have kept all that out of it, right, and just say, as African Americans, we foundational Black Americans, wouldn't nobody have said nothing. But no, it's based off of the 8-part series. Is the pseudo documentaries. Is the foundation of the information that gave rise to the FBA. That's not hating, that's the truth.
He wrote it out on this website, for God's sake.
It's in the website.
He gonna have to come out and change it.
Right.
He's making too much money. It's like,
he gonna have to though. He gonna have to come out.
He's not gonna change it, bro. Because
he gotta change it because the information gotta speak for itself. It can't be misinformation.
Unless you get a lot of pushback,
and we just gonna roll with misinformation.
Oh, we're in trouble now.
Hey Trey, you're not gonna roll with it because you scientifically illiterate and you listen to our programming and you know it's wild. You just like the vigor that the young brothers.
I'm gonna disagree, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
come on, yo. But listen, but guess what? But as an African American, you already know we the foundation.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? We the foundation of the modern world. Why? Because we fostered off our backs the global economy. You don't get no more foundation on that. Go find another ethnic group on planet Earth that is the foundation of the global economy. I'm waiting for it.
But there be my thing.
You can't say but.
No, it ain't none against what you talking about. I just have cause I watched Sinetta. That's how I found you. So when I listen to Reggie talk, I be like, bro, like, is he just too old to like at least try to understand? Cause you would at least try to, figure out what we're talking about and then criticize us, right?
Yeah,
and we cool with it.
Yeah,
but Reggie it's over with. No, like, nah, whatever y'all talking about, whatever y'all got to say, improper, it's over. So I'm like, man, hey, bro. Like,
nah, man, y'all doing what African Americans do, yo. We battle cry, right? But in anything that you do, you have to have qualified elders. You can't kill all the damn elders. If you kill all the elders, you ain't got nothing. And when the elders is wrong, they got to be quiet. Seriously,
hey, Reggie wrong, man.
Bro, I understand the movement. It's the online movement, yo, and it make us take a cold, hard look at ourselves, bro. Right? I like the fact that y'all fighting. I like the fact that y'all coming together, yo. What you can't do is you can't base it off of pseudo-isms. That's my job. I don't care about y'all having a brand new name and doing all that. My job as a person that looks through the lenses, see, the glasses I put on are scientific lenses, meaning I am critiquing everything through what? Through the lenses of academic standards, right? Because if you're talking about human beings, then you're talking about evolution, right? If you're talking about African Americans, you got to be talking about their health, right? If you're talking about their health and you're talking about their genesis or where they came from, then you can't leave out Africa because that's wild and that's a lie, right? And if you try to act like they was in America first, that's wild. That's a lie. That was the lie that most of the elders told. They was just wrong, dog. So I'm the guy. I'll take it. No, James Smalls lost his goddamn mind when he said that we was in America. He was tripping. And how do I know he was tripping? Because I goddamn fought with him on the phone. He lost his mind at the vaccine debate when he stood over there with them white people and was talking crazy on the mic. He was just wrong. But I still love him and all his wrongness, yo. And I know he got value. He has so much value that y'all rode on his back. Now, because he decided to critique the wildness that y'all was talking about Africa, then y'all get mad. For what? He just made a critique, yo. In one sentence, he said it was an agent. The next sentence, he said, no, it might not be. All right, in this world that we call the internet, They on your head. But niggas been, you know how long niggas been calling me an agent, yo? You the police, you the bodyguard, you the gate. Now I'm the gatekeeper. I don't know what the hell y'all mean. I'm so damn old these days. I don't know what the hell y'all mean. I'm the gatekeeper, nigga. I'm keeping it solid. I'm a solid guy. I care about your health, right? I care about your accuracy, right? And understanding who you are. Anything you make a bad for that, that's on you. So yeah, you can sit here and make all that up when it come time to deal with the champ. When it come time to deal with politics. When it come time to do all that, yo, it's got to be based in reality, yo. Simple, yo. So no, ain't no damn black, indigenous, nobody over here that connects to us. We married into the Native American population. Simple as that. What's up, Chilimbe? My man, what's good?
What's going on? How's everybody doing?
Brother, chill.
Peace, man.
Peace. Port City. I think there's a first of all, I'm just gonna say it. Tyreek's been a drifter for a very long time. When he was writing those pimp books. No, we gotta be honest about this.
Keep it real.
When he was writing them pimp books and telling people how the art of macking, he been doing that since then. Scheming and scamming. He found a niche in which people are willing to accept his foolish pseudo ways. And now he's milking the cream of the crop. It sounds good, but when you break down exactly what he's saying, he's fundamentally wrong, and it's built upon ignorance. Ignorance in history, ignorance of politics, ignorance of how media and conversations actually work and propaganda works in America, ignorant of science, the whole flim wham, everything about it, hidden colors, all of it, straight trash, dumpster juice. And we got to be honest about what we're dealing around here.
Yeah, we got. That's why I draw the line. We cannot be.
That man dumpster juice them.
We can't be ignorant to science, bro. Like, so
right.
It is a pseudo documentary.
Pseudo, man.
Pseudo-mentary. We call it hidden colors a pseudo-mentary.
So it opened. Now they got some very important people on there. Dr. Joy was on the Hidden Colors. I'd rather you go watch and read her book separate. Dr. Oyama was on one. Yeah. So but that guy and his program is straight scamming, and we ain't gonna ever get around that. And I'm just telling you how it is.
That's all we're gonna have to do.
So they're under the impression that by saying FBA, that the federal government is going to somehow or another denote that difference in their programming. I don't understand why they think that would work. I don't understand it. They try to, not them. First of all, let me say that the FBA didn't try to get it. It was the ADOS movement and other reparation movements tried to get it, a denotation done in a census, and some black organizations like the NAACP fought against it. That's just historic, and I'm sure the guys that we talked to had no clue what that's about.
Right.
So it's a thing. Now, some things they said is something that we must, as a people, recognize, right? And that is the overarching idea of what an African American is, and it matters in some cases because, just for historical sense, you'll find some very distinctions that go on, right? You'll find more in common with Jamaicans because they were both under the British rule than you would find some that was under the French or the Spanish. You'll find some slight distinctions. And what you will find happening, not in any large numbers that would make any significant difference, but you will find that some things that are set aside, you could say, are there to address certain historical wrongs that have been committed, being given out in a more broader intentions, like they didn't intend it to be given out in such a broad way. And that has to be addressed. No one should be ignorant of that fact. That doesn't mean that we have to make those people who are coming here the enemies, right? One of the things that white supremacy has done, it has convinced people that your problems aren't based in white supremacy, but based in other people, right? And so people look at immigration as the problem. I find it strange because, a lot of these FBAs was talking about immigration. I had anticipated that with Trump getting rid of all the immigrants, we would see an uptake in black employment. We got to see the opposite.
Well, it is because of the economy, bro.
Hold on.
No, see, here we go. That's a very strange statement.
Hold on,
because if you okay, go ahead.
Finish that point, and then we're gonna let Unbiased on. He's FBA guy.
Yeah. So that
at this point, go ahead.
That's a strange correlation. That our unemployment rate is actually widening right now with the anti-immigration movement. That's a strange correlation. I have a good idea on what's going on, but we don't have to get into that detail. So this idea that FBA is a lineage has to be clarified. Like, what do you mean by that? That's some things you got to ask. What do you mean by that? Because I know plenty of African American families that got great grandparents that were from Jamaica. What you gonna say?
What's up, Unbiased?
Yeah. All right.
Hey, peace. Okay, so who was that just talking just now?
That's Chilimbe.
Okay, come back on. What's the difference between me and him? No, we're not equal. Watch this. Come back on, bro.
Okay.
Okay. Can you hear? Okay. Watch this. When America used black, does America use black as a racial term or ethnonym? Do you know what an ethnonym is?
Yes.
Okay, so when America used black, is it in a racial term sense or ethnonym sense?
Both.
No. When America does census, bro, it ain't both. Okay, so one more time.
You didn't ask about census. Slow down.
No. I said America.
How America uses it. Right. So you're talking about in the census, or you talking about in bills? How are you using the term? Judicial is still America. The legislature is still America. The president is still America. So which way are you talking about it?
I got you. You're not on my level at all. Okay, so in this country, on all forms, every conversation, when they say black is inclusive to everybody of African descent, it's never used as an ethnonym. The only people who use black as an ethnonym are Black Americans. Everybody else use black as a racial construct. You're not on my level, my guy, but
that sounds good. That's incorrect.
Okay. All right. Okay. Try debunk that. Okay. So in America, when we say, okay, for example, black crime rates, get back on here. Black marriages.
I like the way you said that, but you haven't produced any sources. So go get a source.
I got that, but hold on.
You're stuttering. Go get it. Go get it now.
Right. No. Hold on. Yeah, I can stutter.
You go get it.
No, so I can stutter. I look good when I stutter. But look, let me ask you this: black crime.
Keep the source. Pause. Get the source.
I got you. Wait, hold on. Relax. Black crime rates.
I'm not going to continue until you show a source.
Then mute up. Then mute up. Then now I'm gonna educate the panel and the chat absent of you. Okay, cool. Mute up. I was gonna have a dialogue with you. You're afraid. Okay, so here it is, family. What? Black crime rates. Black crime rates. Black stats. Black marriages. All of that is not an ethnonym. All of that is racial. That's everybody in America that is under the African descent banner, the category. Okay, like I said, because there's something called explicit representation. That's when you get down to ethnonym, but that's never used in any American census. It's always racial based. This is why reparations can never be a thing with Pan-Africanism, because they made it race based. There's no such thing as race based reparations. So when we took over that, we made that shit lineage based where it should be. That's how you collect some money. So for you failed, bro. Black in America is always generically and generally used as a racial term, never an ethnonym. Only Black Americans use it as an ethnonym, exclusive to anybody outside the lineage. Hey, bro, you
everybody else.
Okay, hey, bro, you had your chance to sound smart. Oh, no, it's okay, it's okay.
No, you just made a point. No. Hold on, you just made a point. Don't say nothing, Sabio. Go ahead to them, baby.
Okay, and now these are the same guys, these Sabio guys, these are the same guys I invite to my panel all day long who never pulls up. I gotta come find you guys. Nobody ever pulls up.
Oh yeah,
okay.
I never been invited to you. No, I said
stop lying.
Okay, look,
hold on. This is what we not doing.
But that's him out of order. I was talking to somebody.
I hate to put you in the bottom, yo, but you out of order, yo. We trying to talk. This man made a statement on how to use the word black in America. It's a social category, all right? It's a racialized category.
That's America. It's America use it though.
But for the record though, African American is synonymous with Black American.
No, okay.
No, it is.
All right, so let me go on. Let me go.
Am I wrong? Hold on, am I wrong?
Yes, you're wrong. But black and no, bro. Again, we can just use AI. Black and African American is used as a racial term, not as an ethnonym. So racial term means inclusive to all people of African descent. They call it the AU. The African Union calls it POAD. It's POAD. It's called.
The American government don't know who the hell we are.
Hey, bro, that's not the point I'm making. Hold on, relax. Of course they do, but that's not the point. So to your response.
No, man, government know who we are. We know.
I didn't see anything about FBA so far. You guys are you guys is wild right now. Okay, so just have some composure. Hey, bro, you guys teach self-reliance.
The guy wilding is telling them people they wilding.
Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. I ain't even say shit.
I was listening. It's my turn now. I tried to do a dialogue. He rejected that. So now I'm just going for like 2-3 minutes. You cutting in. Relax.
Yeah, but you're lying. I didn't reject it. I just told you go get a source that verifies your claim. Right, cool. That's not a rejection. That means I said I'm not going to continue until you produce evidence.
Don't
that man ain't got no source. He pull a source, he gonna die at that source.
All right, okay. Like I said, anyway, don't continue then because whatever. But black in this country, through Jesse Jackson, use it as a racial term, including everybody as POAD.
What the hell like Jesse Jackson with any of this shit?
Because he's some African American.
You said that. Okay. That's up. Right. Jesse Jackson, through the DNC and liberals and Jewish media, what they did was they put that on forums, right? And they used it as black /African American, and that was inclusive to everybody of African descent that come to this country. That was not exclusive to only.
Even that's wrong. Even that's wrong. Okay. All Africans are not labeled as African Americans.
Running around
that's wrong. You out of your league, bro. You might want to go back to your channel and say that because you can't pull no source for that. I can pull a source right now on American Census showing you different people from Africa, the African continent that are labeled as white.
Then do that after I sum it up. Okay, do that after I sum it up. Yeah, okay, so because I responded to a couple things I heard. Okay, so old boy, the last guy, the zesty guy that I was talking about, Sabio, the zesty guy. He was talking about FBA, right? Generalizing. Yo, there's many people. First of all, I'm not a flat earther. I'm scientific literate. I don't believe I'm native to this country. I believe I came through chattel slavery from Africa. All right. So
are you FBA? Are you FBA?
You're not FBA.
Yeah, I'm FBA.
How?
I'm FBA for sure.
When you got descendants, did you got an ethnogenesis between indigenous black people, black explorers, and a little bit of slaves?
Hey, pull that FBA. Don't that shit slow.
Come on, I don't never let you get away with that unbiased. Then you let Sanchez come on the channel and talk about Australopithecus and nonsense. You let this man babble for an hour. You ain't correct him one time. I didn't know that.
Hey, bro, because I knew what he was trying to do. I knew he was, and he even said it. He was trying to get a flat Earth debate. And it wasn't gonna happen on my channel. So people were like, yo. So people actually said, Sanchez, you got it, bro. Like they actually was like, yo, you got it. Nobody here for that. Like so we made that very clear.
Talking about that, yo. So you saying you let that man spit the nonsense?
Well, nobody on my channel believes a flat Earth. That's why he can say that, and he's like, okay, cool.
No flat Earth that day. I could pull it. He was talking about evolution.
Right. Nobody believes. Right. He whatever he was doing, nobody believes in that. And see, and my thing ain't. But listen, my agenda ain't to debate everything I disagree with. My thing is to stay on task. To stay on task.
So how you gonna stay on task when there's a supposed ethnogenesis between
supposed? He said supposed. That's a fact.
So it's a fact.
Aren't you scientific literate? That's a fact. That's a fact.
So you saying it's a fact that there's an ethnogenesis between indigenous black people?
No. Okay, wait. No, no. I never said indigenous black people, bro. I said ethnogenesis. That's it.
You did.
That's what your leader says. That's what your leader says.
Well, first of all, I don't have a leader. You're a clown and you're a nobody, my guy.
Your leader, bro.
Yeah, you're a clown. No. He said my leader. That's name call. I don't have a leader, bro.
You don't have no way else to win. Okay, I don't call him.
Look. Hey, dude, you're a nobody and you're a clown.
I'm nobody, of course. I'm Mr.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Well, no. I got 8 8K, 10K in my videos. I'm not a nobody. Okay, everybody put on my channel.
No, I'm talking about
right? I'm not a nobody.
Put some respect on
right here,
right? You're a nobody.
I can't hear you. Go ahead. Would you say?
I said I'm Mr. Nobody.
I put a link. I'm on my phone. I put a link in the back.
I got
that explains that Black Americans is both a racial and ethnic group.
Yeah.
Who disagrees with that? Who dis? Okay, so now let me ask you this.
Please,
the guy.
Please, no.
Wait.
I'm not done talking.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I know. You never finished.
I'm not done.
Yeah, you never finished.
I'm not done. I produced what I said.
Okay. When did Black become a?
And I'm done.
When did Black? Okay, what year did? Yeah, I'm done. You don't want to talk.
You said it didn't mean that. You said it didn't mean that. I said nobody.
I never said black wasn't a race. I said it was a race. I said when white America used black, my exact words was they use it as a racial word, a racial term. They don't use it as an ethnonym. White America. That's exactly what I said. I said the only people who use black.
He's saying it's both.
Oh no! Hey, listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. I'm saying it's both too. I said, but when white America use black, they don't use it in an ethnonym sense. They use it in a racial sense. That's what I said.
How you know that?
Because they go off. Go ahead, read that.
It's a
no.
Americans, known as Black Americans, are formerly called Afro-Americans, are an
that's formal. That's history
and ethnic group.
Go to Google AI. Go to Google AI.
By United States consensus.
But you know Wikipedia now. You know it don't speak on current events.
Okay,
looking for somewhere to hide. Looking for somewhere to hide.
Go to Google AI.
I don't want.
Hold on.
This is what I want you to read right here. This.
Hold on. Whoa. Everybody stop. And I'm gonna read this again. The 3 pillars, the 3 stars represents the 3 groups who make up the ethnic group that would become foundational black.
That's his opinion. What they got to do with me?
It says the black Aboriginal people of North America, which don't exist. It says the black explorers and traders who had contact with the Americans for Columbus, who don't exist. And the only ones that really exist is the captives brought from the Western Hemisphere, from Africa, yo. So based off the foundation of this whole thing we got going on right now, it's only one group to stand tall right here. That's the ones that was brought from Africa that mixed in with, at small amounts, married into the families of Native Americans, bro, and mixed with Europeans. That would be called African Americans.
No, it won't. Okay, so
I'm biased. Never go for
it.
So y'all believe that other shit now? Y'all believe that other shit?
Wait, what was it? Bro, you keep
black Aboriginals of North America?
No.
Okay, so you want to give me? All right, this is for you now. Since you want to dip your feet in the water, let me ask you this question.
The water. Yeah, ask me.
Okay, cool.
I guilt me with 100 questions.
In the water.
No. This is relevant. Who called themselves Black American? I'm sorry. Who called themselves African Americans during the 1800s?
We pulled the source on it.
No. I'm saying, but again, what status were those people?
Freedmen.
Right. Now, what percentage of free? Now, first of all, where were they located? Were they in the south or the north?
Probably the south.
No, they were in the north. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was a very small percentage of them that actually used the term. That was not popular at all. That was not a national term.
See, we're not fighting that. That's not a fight.
So what's the fight?
We settled on. The fight is that the foundation of FBA is a pseudo-mentary of 8 counts that says indigenous black people,
now I understand,
explorers, and goddamn people from Africa. That's a bunch of bullshit.
Listen,
that's my fight.
I agree.
You know that's my
fight. Yeah, but I don't agree with that either.
Agree with that. So do you agree with that?
No, I don't. So now listen.
If you don't agree with that, you need to be FBAA.
No. Listen.
Foundation of Black African Americans.
Juju trying to drop somebody. Drop somebody. Juju trying to get on.
I think
I get let me reply to that real quick, and I won't be long.
FBAA.
Okay, so first of all, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, because the requirements to be FBA ain't that you got to be Native American.
Take your thing down. I don't know what this on here, man. That's a pseudo map right there.
Yeah. Who the hell is that?
Oh, that's a pseudo map. African
get that pseudo map off the damn channel, man. What the hell on y'all?
Come on, man. Get it out.
Yeah, come on, man. Don't embarrass the channel.
We don't have no resources, man.
No, man. Get that
let me reply to you real quick.
Come on, yo. Kill it from the end.
Hey, but real quick, this is a quick question. I'll drop down.
No.
Wait. Let me respond real fast, and then y'all got it.
Just one quick question, and I'll drop. It's only going to take 10 seconds.
I'm going to reply to Ankh, though. I don't want to forget what Ankh just said.
I'm getting ready to drop off so Juju can come on. I just want
to ask she on here now.
Who has the power to make America pay reparations? Presidents in Africa like Malema,
my God.
Felix in Congo, President Ramaphosa.
Yeah, hey, bro. I'm confused. Hey, bro. Next question. Hey, bro. Next question. Hey,
what?
Back to you. The requirements of FBA is not that you have to have native indigenous background. The requirements of FBA is that you have to have the experience. You have to go through chattel slavery, Jim Crow, Black Reconstruction, and the continuity, everything to now. That's the requirements to be FBA. Not that you were Native American.
So you trick us. We're getting tricked then. Why would you have that in there if you ain't trying to trick me?
Hey, bro, that's one guy opinion. Now, let me say this. So now,
the guy.
So now address that, right? So now let me make this statement right here.
That is the guy. Yo, come on, man. Why we keep acting like that's not the guy?
All right. So let me make this last statement.
Because you know what? It's on the website. I'm gonna pull it and say I'm not the leader.
Wait. Don't reply. No, because I respond to you and now I want to say something freely. Okay, what I say is the only black people ever to exist are people who experience U.S. chattel slavery. I'm saying
everything.
Okay, yeah, I heard you, and I agree with you. When I hear you talk, when you cook Sinetta, I agree. Mm-hmm. You dig? So I ain't gotta go no further.
Right.
I'm a yield.
All right, bet.
And I appreciate you for inviting me on. The Queen Juju. You know I got nothing but respect for the sisters Mika, Miss Tiff, and definitely Juju. And I mean 100%. Peace.
Yeah, Ron, you know we stopped in your channel, give you support and love. I like beating them up. I blow my piss up over there. Beat them up when they get on that panel. I appreciate it.
How's my nephew? That's all I can imagine.
All right, now he's 4. He just birthday happened. He's doing great, and I appreciate. Like I also my man not too long ago, who's not even on internet. I brought you up. Matter of fact, no, I brought you up to IBM. IBM called me earlier. I said Juju. Juju is the real deal. You dig? Like I got nothing but love for you, and that's gonna be permanent.
Thank you. Same here.
Thank you so much. Hey, can you please read that? And listen, this is the last time I'm going to argue with a fool over something that I already know exists. Read that House resolution bill so he can stop talking this dumb stuff about how they use Black and African American. Let's just knock it off. This is from US.gov Congress.
I got it right.
Since he didn't want to approve of what the Wikipedia page said, let's see if they do acknowledge black as being descendants of slaves without all the other additives that he had. Please just read the title of that.
It says, recognizing that the United States has a moral and legal obligation to provide reparations for the crime of enslavement.
Did you get it?
Of Africans. I'm reading it. Can't you hear me? Can you hear me?
It don't say what you thought it was going to say, did it?
Can you hear me? Limbe.
Oh, no, it said exactly what I said. Can you read that out? I can't hear you.
Y'all can't hear
so
me?
He's reading it, so be quiet so he can read it. Go ahead. We hear you loud and clear with you, bro.
It says, recognizing that the United States has a moral legal obligation to provide reparations for the crime of enslavement of Africans and its lasting harm on the lives of millions of black people in the United States. There you go.
What about the people that was here with Columbus and I don't say nothing about that?
They in trouble. They ain't getting
we gonna leave them out, right?
Yeah, don't mess your money up.
Leave them out, yeah.
Matter of fact, I think they're gonna divide it up even. So when y'all mess up y'all bread, I think we're gonna get more. So keep going. What's up, Juju?
Hey, Juju.
Oh, what's up, Port City?
What's up, lady?
Yo, I just wanted to say hey to Unbiased. That's my homie.
Peace, Juju.
Oh my God. Is the homie in here too?
The homie left. He fought a good fight. The website killed him. Don't nobody want to head to the website. They all running from the website. I can't.
The website. That's a major dagger, man.
I can't believe they don't like the website. I don't know why they don't like the website, man.
They definitely wear the flag when they do it. They throw it up everywhere. So what that bill talks about is the categories that we use as both an ethnic group as well as a racial category. And so when you understand how bills and laws are passed, you understand why they use certain terms and what it means. The reason why they had to include black is because many African Americans as an ethnic group still call themselves black. Pew Research came out and said that we associate blackness with our identity at high rates.
Yep.
So because of that, they included it in their bills, which he said they don't do. So somewhere, along the lines, he got confused and tricked by a scammer.
You got
that's just what happens. All right. So that
deal every time they come out with some nonsense.
They got scammed out.
You got scammed,
because
man.
it don't make sense what he said. It's not true. He said, well, it's a wiki. You know, the wiki don't really count. I'm talking about whatever. And then I show you in the bill. Don't make me go to what they wrote about the Tulsa Massacre. Because in the Tulsa Massacre, they were very clear on who they talking about. So I appreciate this time that I got. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because I see my
wait. Don't
elevating higher. Wait. All right, go ahead, sir.
Slim way off for blood is pressure high, y'all.
Yeah, don't leave just yet. Hey, bro, look, I came by, show support. I clicked the link. People said I did it.
No, you came in with a lot of hostility. You came in trying to go for somebody's juggler and was dead ass wrong.
Cool. I did. All right. Okay. Whatever.
And what's wrong?
When
I said don't continue until you get a source, and you still ain't produce a source.
Wait. Can I speak now? Hey, bro.
So you gonna take that back? Wrong?
No, I'm doubling down. No, and I'm saying.
Okay, go get a source.
Okay. Look, my channel. My channel is FBA News and Updates. I'm going live right now. I know you're busy. You can't participate right now, but I'm saying whenever you feel froggy, ask for the link. My link is always there, like Unc link. My link is always there. Highlight.
You got your channel. FBA.
I try to avoid scams as much as possible.
Limbe, take both hands from around his neck.
I'm trying to figure out unbiased.
Take one hand off.
I could be figure out.
Choke him with both hands. Okay? God, see you, Limbe.
Go ahead, Stephanel.
Hey, unbiased. I'm trying to figure out how do you support FBA, right? But like with the indigenous shit, how do you collaborate with FBA without dismantling the indigenous black part? Because you're a truth seeker. right? And you battle. How do you collaborate with them without getting them straight on that part? I'm not understanding that.
Let me help you out.
The black explorer. That's the key part. It was some black explorers. I don't know what the hell they was driving. Maybe they was on mermaids.
That's a good question. So let me respond. All right. So here you go, Chef.
Hey, so somebody got some music audio in the background.
I can't hear it.
That's unbiased shit.
Yeah, that's me. Because you see me, I'm outside. Like I'm really outside. I'm in the hood. I'm public. Nah, I'm not at a bar, but I'm definitely outside 24/7. I'm out in the hood. I'm live. You dig? This is what I do. And I'm a real guy who's really from the hood, and I'm in the hood. All right, but anyway, let me respond to that.
One the hood.
Because people talk, they don't come outside. I'm outside live. You dig? Face showing everything here. You dig?
On your program, I'll beat the brakes off.
I got you. I'm a real guy who's respected in my city by everybody. But let me say this to Chef. For me, it doesn't matter what history you believe is true. At the end of the day, you either experienced chattel slavery or you didn't.
You capping out.
You could call yourself. You gotta let me answer Chef question. Okay, so you can call yourself an alien, some Yorkshire. I don't care. You either experienced chattel slavery or you didn't, and that's the only that's one of the major requirements to call yourself ADOS, Foundation Black American, Foundation African American, whatever term you want to give them, Solon, whatever you want to call yourself. If you're trying to say you came through that experience, that ethnogenesis, you have to have experienced chattel slavery. So to me, no matter what you call yourself, did you experience that? If it's no, it's nothing to talk about. If it's yes, then that's it. I don't care what you call yourself, Chef.
That makes no sense.
I don't care what pseudo. Yeah, I got you. It'll make no sense.
Slavery didn't just happen in the United States.
Right, that shit is global.
That's why it's a weird thing that you said that.
So hold on.
This weird guy.
Let's get this straight. So you're saying, all right, so just like the Nation of Islam, right? You're saying they might got a wild history, but you know they talking about us. Like so it doesn't matter, like or the Hebrew is what the hell?
You mean the Asiatic black man?
That's the music in the background.
Exactly.
The Asiatic black man is us. You sure?
No, not that the history is correct, but when they're talking about it, you know they talking about us as African Americans.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna be on no.
Do any of us get that confused?
But how anybody else gonna know that?
Wrong though.
Hey, look.
I understand that they're wrong with the history, but when the Nation of Islam was in the 70s and the 80s, right, when they was representing African Americans, whatever they called themselves, we knew that they were talking about us. Is that what you're saying, unbiased?
No, because he said slavery.
Yeah, but they was going, but they wasn't. Yeah, they wasn't going for no damn reparations.
What about the Moors, right? We knew that they were talking about us.
Yeah, we never was gonna let the Moors put that name on paperwork to represent us to get that money playing at the highest level. We never was gonna let that happen. These guys is talking about actually going to the courts and fighting.
They're not talking about
they Indian.
Yeah, we never saying they black Indians and black explorers. We not. Come on,
we been here.
We not Indians.
And that's gonna fuck the reparations.
But James Smalls and them believe that.
He delivered. I'm gonna say this again.
A lot of them do.
Hold on. For those who wasn't listening earlier, I do not agree with James Smalls on none of that pseudo nonsense. Simple as that. It's pseudo shit.
I mean, Dr. Ben and them was putting that type of information.
With Dr. Ben, it was pseudo shit. He lost his mind. Keep going, Chef. Name everybody that said that. But James Smalls is the only one living. So I believe if I could have talked to Dr. Ben, right, I would have hit him with the same science and he would have changed his mind. I'm saying that James Smalls is not.
You changed James Smalls' mind.
No, because
so James Smalls is one of them that's alive now.
No. James Smalls. No. Hold on. James Smalls has a clear mind, but James Smalls is not scientifically literate. I can't change his mind. I have no platform to change his mind.
I don't.
The ones that believe we're Indian and all that, I don't think that they have good relationships with their grandmothers, great grandmothers, grandfathers.
Yeah, ain't
Because they'll
nobody
clearly
telling
tell
that
you.
shit. They lying.
They,
Ain't nobody telling that
they
shit.
will clearly tell you we are not. We, you know what I'm saying? We are African American.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but James Smalls is from South Carolina. He's Gullah Geechee. So yeah, he got a good relationship with their family.
Is he
So
legit?
where did he get that
that,
from?
that doesn't fit, you know.
Because not everybody in South
Probably
Carolina
got that shit from back in the day from Ivan and all them.
I
Part of
didn't
that
say
generation.
everybody, but actually
Matter of
met
fact-
James Small, and he talks about his family. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Matter of fact, Tyreek talk about Ivan and shit. He says the same thing. I got it from Ivan, and then we got it from Alexander von Wutenoff. I just played the video about that shit last week.
Yeah.
And then everybody also said their grandmother them told they was Indians. So I got it. I was Blackfoot for a while.
man, look, my grandmother told me.
In Canada, that's a lot.
Me too. I was Blackfoot too.
That shit for like 5 years.
man.
I
Blackfoot.
wasn't none of that.
You want Blackfoot?
Right.
I was just straight nigger.
Yeah, Blackfoot, Cherokee.
So I got a question for everybody on the panel, especially these FBA guys. When you look, man, if they decide to give us reparations, you do know they're gonna ask you who your peoples are.
Yeah, I'm African
You're not, if you go in there talking about some you Abo, you was here before Columbus, you know they're gonna laugh you out the court, right?
They gonna change their tune so quick, bro. When that
You
check
think they don't know
So they're
niggas
gonna be
crazy?
finally, they're gonna find the FBA gonna stand for finally black
Man, they
again.
don't believe that, bro.
So you
Finally
think they
black
don't know
again.
niggas is crazy?
We don't believe that, bro. We don't believe
FBAs
that.
do. The majority of FBAs we come across on this platform are abolish. And
They
you're
mad
lying to
ignorant.
deny that.
Look at Unbiased.
Five who recognizes that African chattel slavery happened, that we were slaves, and the plight of African Americans or black people, however you identify in America. The rest is on some bullshit. Stop playing with me.
I agree with
Well,
the,
they ignorant.
the
So they
FBA,
ignorant, I ain't gonna lie.
but I can't agree with them when they start talking that Abo stuff. It's no way that I can talk to them without that becoming a point of contention for us. I have to get that part straight. There is no way possible
Chef,
I can
so
talk to them without trying to get that part straight.
So, Chef, if that's the case, then what do you agree with the FBA?
The foundational Black Americans is the Africans that was brought over in slavery, and you know what I mean. Those people.
So one
that's
out of
right.
the 3 part, 1 out of the 3 stars. So you dropped the 2 stars.
Now
first
on
2
that
stars,
part, we
got a 1-star flag.
You got a 1-star now.
African Americans are.
Yeah, I agree
Right,
with that part.
And we don't need to be calling ourselves. We need to add the F. We need to be FBAA, like Ankh said.
Foundational Black
Foundational Black
Foundational
yeah,
Yeah, I
there you
disagree
go.
with the
I
Abo.
like the way
There
that shit
you
sound,
go.
right?
Anybody,
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
unbiased.
Everybody like
Hey,
that.
Point City. Hey, Point
City, let's
City.
do search.
You
Yeah.
know,
Anybody,
Let's do some shit out.
unbiased is
So,
not
Chef,
being
when you
honest.
so when you say
Unbiased is not being honest if he sit over there with them and don't take them to task on that part. Like
He being honest. He being honest, Barber Blood. He honestly
he
losing
doing
his
it for
mind.
views. He gotta be
He
doing
honestly
it for
losing
views.
his mind.
He
No,
gotta be doing it for views because you
Chef.
would have to disagree with that.
Hey,
Why
Chef.
you wait till he leave to
You
say
gotta
that?
disagree.
No, he know that. Nope.
gotta
Hey, Chef, let me say this. This one thing we know about. Anyway, Chef got a beautiful barbershop, just for the record. All right. Yeah, you don't care.
Yeah, that's Barber Blood, man. Barber Blood, man. You know, Barber Blood is a little wishy-washy, but he all right.
Let me add this to the point. Chef know, and I know. If Chef was talking, FBA, I said, yo, what about that part? And once you look at that part, you like, nah, they scamming. You had to address it. We know that unbiased, as much shit as unbiased talk about pseudo this and all that. When he broke away and started the FBA, yo, his views tripled. Now he's stuck. Now he's trying to act like it. I'm gonna act like I ain't that. Every time I talk to him,
because if he disagree with him, they're gonna target his ass.
We're gonna talk him up. Yep.
They gonna put his ass on a summer grand.
Come on, man. He gotta call him out, man. It is what it is.
Nah, he got a kidney raise. Let him get it.
Yo, he got a top notch.
I can't
enable the channel, yo. Now he can't do it.
Get your money though.
The same thing gonna happen to him that happened to James Smalls.
Oh, they gonna get him. Yeah, they gonna catch him.
James Smalls agree with all that FBA shit.
Yeah,
and the moment he disagreed with
ignorance, man.
they targeted him.
He shot him up.
I mean, I'm gonna
keep
keep
him out the trial. I can't believe they threw James Smalls out the trial.
Let's be fair. He did not agree with
They
it.
threw the chief out.
He agreed with it when it was IDOS and when it was coming out, when it was still like legit.
Nah, he still agree with it. He said it. He said on the show, he said he FBA, he still agree with it. Was he just tripping?
The apple part?
Yeah, he definitely agree with the elbow part 100%. He said his great grandmother told me it was something. Yeah, I argued him down. Man, I argued this man for hours, yo.
Is Baba Small grifting now? Because hell no.
No, I'm just saying he half of them drift. He got a half like this. Half of them.
It's like
other half with the African, he good, but one half is shot. He had a scientific stroke, yo. He don't got it.
How you gonna grift with the FBA but trying to get some business in Africa?
He doing both.
You don't agree with that.
We can do both.
You don't agree with them disrespecting Africans.
You can do both.
No, we just don't agree with them.
He's a true Pan-African. He's trying to unite everybody. He's trying to unite everybody.
No problem with that part of it.
Recognize as African though.
At all.
King Sosa says Smalls is pseudo and business pseudo.
But didn't James come from that generation of like Ivan and all them? Like picked all that stuff up for him.
Yes, they all
yeah. So he's just doing that.
Melanin too. Melanin too.
All of them.
All of them. The melanin wars. They got caught up in the melanin wars.
I
Some people just never let it go.
White people got melanin. Stop it.
James Smalls.
Huh?
Tariq information comes from people like James Smalls.
Absolutely.
They
No doubt.
probably do.
Yeah, that's true. Dr. Claude Anderson, Alvin Van Sternum, all of them jokers.
We gotta call it out though.
Yeah, hey, Trey, you calling out because you're a scientifically illiterate African American. See, that's what African Americans do. They call it out. And right here, Trey, he's an FBA. His foot is hanging out the door on the train.
Oh, just get off the train, Trey.
Get on the train.
Jump and roll.
You gonna miss your stop, bro.
Yeah. You better jump off because they're gonna push you off eventually. They're gonna push you.
Jump and roll. We're gonna pull up the train.
Yeah, just roll, yo. That's like when you roll, yo.
Got you.
No,
don't do it.
Once they
get off the train early, dog.
We not African.
We just no matter what
that's
it is.
a problem.
We can't agree.
Problem running from your Africanness, yo. You can't run away from being.
So wait a minute. The problem is we don't have to agree on how we identify. We have to agree on what the principles are that we're fighting. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
There's Black American. There's people who are African American who call themselves Black American. Okay, we don't gotta agree on what name. We gotta agree on what are the principles. What are we gonna fight for? There's Black Americans who want reparations. That's for damn sure. You get what I'm saying, Trey? So that's like there's not no. Is there power in the name? In a sense, but there's more power in the organization. You feel me? No matter what your name is. I guess you can have a banner, right? A banner you.
They're not an organization, though, according to them, Juju.
They're not organization.
I'm not talking about according to them.
According to them.
I'm talking about how it really works. Because do you think in Africa? Let me give you an example. In Banjul, Gambia, there are about at least 6 different ethnic groups. You feel me? Now, if all of them subscribe to their own ethnic groups and then want everybody to follow this ethnic group or whatever. That shit would be so retarded, but they don't. You feel me? He Wolof, he Mandinka, he Fula, he's something else I can't pronounce, right? They doing similar businesses. They're helping expand schools. You get what I'm saying? They're running in the government. Do you understand? It's the principle what they're trying to do. They're trying to build up the country. You understand?
That's where nationalism comes in.
Yeah, they don't give a damn who's who or where you come from, what's your ethnic group, what language you speak, because them niggas be speaking 4 or 5 languages, about 3 or 4 their ethnic languages plus their own, and then English. You get what I'm saying? Unless you're in Senegal, same thing except for it's French. So that It don't matter. I think we get caught up because of our history on the name. You feel me? But the name was originally African. I don't care how they put it. African was in that label, whether it was African Methodist, African Free Society, whatever. It was African. You get what I'm saying? These super sophisticated Negroes that want a proximity to whiteness decided to change it to something else, right? Because they want inclusion. Like when you know the history, you get it. And that's the problem. Most people don't know.
What you say, Juju? I'm kind of understand. What you say about what changed what? What they changed?
From African.
Teach, Juju, teach.
Instead of being defined by like African, because I'm saying we have the African Methodist Church. You feel me? We have all that. Even in the Negro, they were still African. You feel me? When you look at articles for runaway slaves, they named them by their African nations or call them African. You feel me?
In America, you talking about in America? Yeah, but they wanted
are you listening?
Yeah, but they wanted they wanted to make sure everybody knew they was also American.
So you have African American, but how you gonna be American? So my thing is, how are you really gonna be American and you don't have the rights of America? You feel me?
Yeah, but that's the reason they was fighting for that though, because they realized they built the motherfucker.
So they wanted inclusion, and they also wanted proximity to whiteness, so they can have access to wealth. 100%. A lot of it is that because you don't have to. You already had.
Yeah, ain't that fair though? If I did it for free,
I'ma finish. You already had access to your own.
Yeah, but you can't talk.
You had your access to your own stores.
Speak your speech, Juju. Speak your speech.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You had you the cut off king, but you cry when people do it to you. But
I ain't crying now, Juju. I'm saying that they was African Americans. They wanted to be their thing.
You built to be. So
no, she's right.
You had access to your schools. You had your own businesses, own restaurants. You had your own transportation companies. Come on.
I know. When was this?
Let me finish. We own all that shit, all them buses, and we stopped. And everything else stopped. The money stopped, bro.
Now, what you talking about?
They did what they did.
Some of the civil rights movement.
Juju spitting like a teething top. He kicking. Leave her alone. She killing it.
You know what she's saying, yo? Damn, you explain it.
You don't understand what she's saying.
She really just understand it.
Right. What time period we talking about? That's important.
You're talking about like the turn of the century, like what Booker T. Washington, respectability policy.
Yeah, I give him one 1920 to 1960.
I'm talking about the timeline from the beginning to to Reconstruction to the 1920s to motherfucking 60s, civil rights to now. That's what I was running.
It was about not being second-class citizens.
Like
they wanted.
Don't try to act like he don't know. You don't pay him no mind.
It wasn't just about money. We was disenfranchised. We didn't have full citizenship.
Right.
That's why we wanted to be American.
Right.
Like, come on now. It wasn't about money.
We didn't want, man.
One about trying to be white.
I don't think she's going against that.
In some cases, it was kind of trying to be white.
No, wait a minute. That's not what she's saying, man.
Whiteness. She did say
y'all messing it up.
I'm not mad at her for
y'all messing it up.
What did I say? Tell me what I said.
Go ahead, Juju. You said that they got away from the Africa. They didn't want to be just African. You said they wanted to be closer to whiteness or something like that.
That's true.
Proximity. You gotta listen. They did. They wanted.
Yeah, man. That's how you get the money.
Lie, bro.
It wasn't about money.
They wanted to move in neighborhoods and some more stuff.
Oh, it's always about the money.
We want wealth and power. Come on. It was. They also didn't want to be
what was the civil rights money? Are y'all serious?
Yeah, they serious.
Some of it was about wealth and power.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Joe, you're not listening, Joel, and you being funny.
All right, what am I missing?
I'm gonna make this point. I'm gonna let Chef go. Juju gone. Listen, bro. People didn't have their fucking rights, man. What are y'all talking about, yo? Money was the last goddamn thing. They ain't had no rights. They realized they build this motherfucker, but yet I still can't move where I want to move. God damn, they wanted regular rights as a citizen, yo.
Mm-hmm.
And so at a certain point, you gotta be a goddamn American. I'm proud to be a damn American, but I know I'm a black American. I got a different shared experience. Simple as that. So I'm not the one to say because you want to be an African American, you want to be close to whiteness, you want to be close to you want the best shit.
That wasn't so. I'm not speaking in an absolute.
Okay,
some people's goals were that, bro. Okay. Yeah, and yes, we were getting lynched. Things were getting burnt. But guess what? What? Civil rights. We gave up our schools. We gave up our businesses. So now we have nothing, and those neighborhoods fell apart. Now we don't have community. So it was a two-way street. So I'm just giving you, there was a negative aspect to that.
Mm-hmm. So
why act like he can't chew gum and walk?
No, hey Joe, your school was trash any damn way.
They were segregated.
Because
they were segregated.
Whoa. Depends on how much money you have.
If they're
because let me tell you, my aunt went to a segregated school and they loved it. They hated going to that. They hated going to integrated school. Because guess what? You no longer have black teachers.
So the
that's
white
the problem today. You
Yeah,
know why we
white
have all
school
these
better.
abos? Because these niggas never had a black teacher.
Not very better in the white community. We gonna act like hey Gigi. We ain't even had no books. We still here tell us they had to sneak into the white library.
Yeah, like
hold on. I got
black
something for
teachers,
y'all.
Joe. Black
I
female
prove
teachers
my
that
point.
sit their ass down, told them about their
libraries.
Africanness.
Go ahead. What you said, Port City? Go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing with what you were saying about that teacher part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that I'm not saying don't be American. We were already American. We already been naturalized. We didn't have the right to vote. You feel me?
So that don't make you a full American.
They chef gonna say no, we wasn't. Oh, come on,
that don't make you a full
American. Play too much, man.
The Emancipation Proclamation.
You play too much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got something.
I don't know what these niggas talking about.
So
go off.
Jim
go
Crow,
off, Barbara Blood.
Jim Crow and all of that made us second-class citizens. We didn't have full rights.
Facts.
Like that's the problem. If you can segregate them and make separate but equal, if you can make us go to the back of lunch counters and all of that, you don't have full rights as a citizen. If you can't even protect your right to vote, right? These are the things that we were fighting for. Now, if it was an individual who wanted money, why would y'all even bring that up? We talking about the rights for all of our people. And y'all talking about it might have been one or two who wanted some money. There always gonna be a nigga who wants some money. Are y'all serious?
All right, so why are you beefing with us then? You agree? Why you beefing?
I don't think that was the overall point. Hold on, this
You got a wild thing.
You got like a backstage joint going
Don't play with my man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Why y'all
somebody calls in the back thing. I don't know who's coming off of mute. Is it me or is it somebody coming off of mute?
I don't know what you.
I mean, technically, Jim Crow was only in the South.
Niggas was affected everywhere on the planet.
Can y'all see the thing on screen?
Jim Crow was only in the South.
Can y'all see the screen?
Yes,
y'all see the screen?
Yeah.
Which one is the better water fountain? What's the better one? God damn it. The white one is better. You know why the white one is better? Because the water is colder. And you know why the water is colder? Because it's refrigerated.
We got a refrigerator on it.
I'm saying, if I'm living in America, and I'm saying if I was a slave, and I'm saying I went to Jim Crow and all that, I'm saying if I'd have had a hard day of work in America, I'm saying I want to drink out that goddamn fountain right there.
That's proximity, bro.
No matter what y'all say, I'm drinking like now, because the water is cold. I'm not gonna drink the water hot as shit over there with the color. Look at it, it's hot.
That's toilet water.
It does look like toilet water, son.
Hey, Gigi, I know you're gonna drink out the color one, Gigi. I'm not drinking out that.
They made us drink out of a day.
Hey, we're gonna get you tomorrow in the Discord. You can laugh now. We're gonna get you tomorrow.
I want the
Okay.
They had niggas drinking out of a day.
That's scientifically.
That's booty water.
Can y'all hear me?
Go ahead to them, baby.
So I think people are.
Oh hell no, yo!
I think people are confused about some things that America seems to be ignorant of its own history and status. So
I put another source in there, and this should pretty much end certain ideas. Well, hopefully clarify certain ideas. This is a bill, I think it's South Dakota, that was presented in 2021. And it literally lays out African American history up until Eisenhower.
South Dakota.
It makes a very clear claim in that joint. And I think this idea that America can delineate between people who got here in the mid 1900s till recent, from those who are the descendants of those who were enslaved on American soil. I think that's a very
crazy,
weak argument.
Yeah,
and I think there's plenty of ways they can define and understand that. One, when we talk about America, Black America, and Jim Crow, I think we're talking about body autonomy. Body autonomy. So Black Americans didn't have the autonomy of their own selves in many of the situations when you talk about Jim Crow South. After the deal of, I think it was like the 1880s, 1890s, where the military left the South. We know it was a rise of the KKK. All that's in that source that I got. Strange as it sounds, right? You have laws being passed. You go back into prison camps in which you have to go back to the same plantations you used to work. All that is clearly documented, and they know who the victims of that was. I think we show a type of ignorance if you think the American government don't know that. It could be that they don't make the distinction on purpose, and you would have to ask why groups like the Urban League and the NCAAP didn't agree with the ADOS movement when they applied to have it changed on the census. You should read those arguments that they're making on why what they're saying just doesn't function in how America functions today. And so when I talk about body autonomy, I'm talking about 1949 when Gertrude, I can never pronounce her name, in Montgomery was coming home, and two cops grabbed her up and sexually assaulted her with a gun, and they refused to press charges or do a lineup. This ultimately is going to lead to the bus boycott. Look it up. So they're fighting for body autonomy as much as they are for any other thing. Right? We had some things were good, but a lot of things were substandard. And so Black America wanted the access to all that had been promised to them with the rhetoric that America so-called used to judge the rest of the world. And if you listen to Dr. King's speech, he talks about that. He talks about a check being returned void because they didn't live up to those things. And so that's the point that we need to look at. So if, just pull up that source I got and read like the first two and then scroll down and when they talk about Christopher Addicts. And it tells you African Americans did this. They got here at this. They did this. This is who they are. Black Americans were the first to die in a revolutionary war. All that is documented in South Dakota.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
So this idea that they don't know or somehow or another going to let a Jamaican that got here in 2000 get reparations, y'all are tricking yourselves.
They being funny.
But it's always been Jamaican.
It makes no sense.
Coming over.
That's it.
Well, that's a great point.
Done. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
All right, appreciate you. I'm gonna bring that source up for everybody too. Right here is some of the conditions of the bathrooms that Black people had. All right, I'm saying, Sosa said it in the chat, bro. Do you really want to talk about the conditions of the Black libraries, the colored libraries, yo? They ain't even got the books in there. Underfunded schools, and it was crazy, yo. The education wasn't there at all. Like, you thinking like, yeah, man, no, man. Yeah, they did that for a reason, yo. And I'm saying is we want it better for our kids. That's why I find it quite horrid when people start denying education and how important it is. So now we have a whole generation that don't think education is important. It's the craziest thing ever, yo. They didn't even want you to read and write. It was illegal. You had to sneak the Bible and learn how to read. How is education not important? How, and so how is it that all of a sudden, because it's 2025, we don't need them degrees? Some people might not need a degree. Some people need to be able to work in industries that don't require that. Some people don't want to go to school, but you don't knock it. You may need to go to trade school to make more money, get a technical skill. That's fine. You don't knock school though. All that is part of schooling. This whole thing, everybody running, wow, we're going to be FBA. Yeah, but it's based off of a pseudomentary 8-part series. It's not based off of accurate history. Who the hell y'all think going to accept that? You can get the people that's popping up on YouTube to accept it all day, every day. They love it. Everybody running their mouth, cheering, howling and screaming. That's where everybody is with that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got him. Let's cancel code. Let's cancel out James Smalls. Really? That man has a wealth of history. Yeah, he may have a pseudo stance, but he still has a wealth of history. I talk to him all the time. I don't give him none of that wild stuff. Diving on the floor at the airport, shooting at the... I don't believe that. That's craziness to me. But some things he said, resonates. Right? He was definitely somebody's shoulders that I can continue to stand on. So I ain't looking him in his face saying, oh, yeah, that's how you right. No, hell no. I'm not taking advantage of him. That's what the FBA did. He took advantage of the man. And then when he tried to critique some things they were saying, then all of a sudden you want to counsel him out, you want to throw him out the pseudo museum, because it's a pseudo museum. Colloquial is a museum, right? But the level we're looking for is a scam. When I say it's a scam, I'm saying it scams our intellectual real estate between our ears because you make it think that it's the level. It's not. Got some wild people in there. So I'm saying we can do better. And I'm never trying to step on the young people's dreams. Big up to all the young people that's claiming themselves to be FBA and y'all fighting. Now, I don't have no problem with that. But y'all got to step up and make them fix that shit because African Americans are foundational Black Americans. Ain't no getting around it. So let me just gave me a source that's serious. We not going to play this game. So what y'all doing is you had the ADOS, you split that shit down in half. You seeing how it happened. Make a whole pseudo doctrine based off of the pseudomentary. Boom. Now you got African Americans fighting. You're gonna split them. Doom. You're gonna delineate yourself away from African Americans, right? You're gonna create a voting block. No. You're gonna create a voting block.
Fragmenting yourselves.
Fragmenting yourself on purpose. When you know that we the foundation of this. You like the way it sounds? Because everybody want to be an Indian any damn way. That's why you're doing it, because you really want to be a Black Indian. Then you got Trey. Trey say, hell no, I ain't going. I know, but you're on a train. The train gonna take you right. You're gonna smash into the Black explorers. Then you're gonna smash into the Black Indians.
No, I'm gonna scrutinize them niggas the whole way too. Tell them they wrong the whole way. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man.
But wait, when y'all say that foundational Black American, I mean, like, what do y'all mean? Like, did y'all? It's not like y'all founded the country. It's not like y'all wrote the laws.
No, we what?
What James? What you saying, James? Do we all gotta attack you now, James? What you saying?
What?
No. Y'all really didn't create the laws.
You saying y'all foundational house Negroes because the white man running this shit is what James said.
The white man does, and the white immigrants run it too. Like
it's saying, James,
you know how many Irish people, how many Italians are up in that Congress?
No, James,
y'all blaming Africans.
No, so James, I think James it's saying that there's other Black people, immigrant Black people that came to the United States. So I think that FBA is saying that we are the foundational Black Americans. right? We're not the immigrant Black Americans.
Right, correct.
We're not that,
but that's in the modern context, right?
We gotta say that
African
because
Americans, yo.
Because
Why we have to be like
foundational Black Americans?
Me personally, I'm African American.
Cut the African part out and put it to the side because we foundational.
Like, come on, man.
No.
We gotta say
if that don't make sense
because
y'all,
they
like,
they gonna say it quick. They gonna say, I'm
going back
Jamaican.
in time.
I'm
When we're talking about a slave trade, the slave
not
trade is going to the Caribbean island, going to South America. When they're talking about
the United States. Here in the United States.
Yes, in the United States. They were trading people in the United States to places that are in the Caribbean, that are in South America, and vice versa. That's just the reality. It's a slave trade.
And what do we gain being divisive to our allies, like our African allies, our Caribbean allies?
What I want to know is where does
like that
foundational Black Americans start?
That's what you think. We don't like. Come on,
no,
bro.
that's what I know.
Man, every time I go to the Caribbean, I have
you can't go over there and get inside their government at all. They would never let you.
That's not true. You can go to Cameroon and get citizenship.
You can get citizenship.
No type of way.
You can go to Ghana and get citizenship.
Right.
African Americans have done it.
You can't go and get in power though.
Huh?
You can't go over there and get in power.
Yeah, you can. There's Black communities in Sierra Leone and black communities, African Americans in Liberia, and they've been running the government.
A Black American that's over there right now in power.
Before y'all do that,
they're not running.
Hey, Mike,
they would never run the government. That's my point.
Hey, Mike, freeze. We got a lady trying to speak. Welcome to the panel.
I don't.
Hello.
Cute picture.
First, I was gonna say peace to my sister Juju.
Lady killer.
And I come in peace, but I'm gonna have to disagree with you just a tad, sis. So I put our picture up just to let you know I'm covered in peace.
Oh, I know you're gonna disagree. You and Sosa.
But I agree with Ankh when you're talking about, I don't think it was because our ancestors wanted, or shoot, my mama's generation, my grandma, and wanted proximity to whiteness per se. I think that they just wanted to have adequate access to just, their humanity. And I don't know what the term is, but I'm sure there's some type of term associated with us trying to, with our modern sense of knowledge and the fact that we're able to look back on history and give our feedback. But that's nothing like actually living in that time and dealing with it day to day and then figuring out what's best for you in real time. So I think that people just wanted to have quality access to things that spoke to them being human. And unfortunately, the way America was set up, it was that, things, were kind of diverted to certain groups. But I don't think it's because they wanted to be close to whiteness. Now, probably in some of their minds, they probably thought that, that's the only way to be great. I mean, there is an argument for that too. I just don't think that was like I think they just wanted better access when he put up that picture of the bathroom. I mean, it's just obvious. So we can kind of look at it when we see what's going on today in America with them trying to undo all of the strides that Black Americans have made in this country. And we look at what's happening with a lot of different immigrant communities and how people are fighting tooth and nail, to not be deported, really. Because they've enjoyed a certain type of access or whatever in America that they may not be able to have in their own home. I don't think it's because they want the proximity to whiteness or proximity to America. I think it's what it offers them. So that's what I want to say to that.
Should I read the definition of proximity to whiteness? Because I'm feeling like y'all think I'm saying something that I'm not.
No, I heard you. You said you weren't speaking in absolutes. I got you when you said that earlier. I actually got what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of immigrant groups do this because, again, like Sister Tiff said, like they don't want to get deported or they want to assimilate. It's just that Black people have had a history of not necessarily trying to assimilate into the larger society, just because of the condition.
They couldn't.
Well. I didn't say that they didn't want to, but in some cases they did, in some cases they didn't. I mean, like it depends on the community.
Right.
I mean,
if you speaking in absolutes.
Right.
So what I'm saying is the people that wanted that integration fought for it, they really did want that proximity. Come on,
well,
now.
they tended to be of actual
People,
like European descent. Some of them were mixed, heavily
You
mixed.
think that they by and large that's what they wanted, did you?
No, because there's also another side that, you know, they did want equal rights, but they would have fought to have their schools back. They would have fought to have their businesses and their communities. You get what I'm saying?
But I don't think they would. I don't think they would have known what the future would bring. You understand? That's what I'm saying. We have the advantage of seeing how everything played out. But living in real time in that situation, they would not have necessarily been able to predict that, you know, you have hip hop artists coming on YouTube saying that we don't need to know how to read. They could have. I don't think they could have ever predicted.
I don't know how that's relevant to the conversation.
What I'm saying that you're saying they could have still fought to have their own this, that, and the third.
No,
I don't think.
What I'm saying is after the civil rights, there was a trend that the schools were integrated, not segregated. But they integrated white schools and shut down all the black schools. See, I know the history here, and I'm sure that was the way it was for most black communities. You know, we had there. So they only talk about Oklahoma, but there was thousands of Black Wall Streets. Black Wall Street basically just means self-sufficient community, where black people had a community with businesses, shops, schools, their own mailing system. I know that from Ormond. So So, you know, they gave that up for integration into a society to be more American. And that's not that the ends don't justify the means.
And I'm saying they wouldn't have known the ends.
Why wouldn't they? Do you think that
they couldn't see into the future?
No, they could look at what was happening presently. Because even through integration, they was like bombing you. They was hosing you down, and you telling me that a lot of people thought that was going to stop instantaneously once they got civil rights? Come on, that's not logical to me. But I get it. I accept y'all's opposition.
I also think another way to do it is just to really interview people that are closest to that time and ask them. I mean, sometimes that's the best way we can get to the bottom of it, is to have conversations with you know, people that.
My ideas is kind of because I've already done that. A lot of old people have that sentiment. All the old people talk about in my community is when they used to have their Black Wall Street, when they used to have their own businesses. You know what I'm saying? And this is not just in Ormond, which is predominantly white now. We had a side called Liberia and one called Sudan. I'm being anecdotal, but I'm feeling, as reading history, that was kind of broad stream after that passed, you know? And so I'm going to stop. And I am going to read AI overview because I can't find a quicker one that isn't giving me. Okay, yeah. This is by Nisha Barton, PhD. I think this might be a blog. But AI overview saying the same thing. Proximity to whiteness is access to power, resources, and capital, historically favoring white people, sometimes through white passing. So it's different ways you can get that. You feel me? Doesn't mean you want to be white, but you definitely want that same access for your children. You definitely want some power. You want to have leaders in your community. I don't think I'm too off shot, but I respect it.
I got a good question for the panel. Why do you think the businesses and schools, let's start with the businesses. Why after integration did the black businesses suffer and shut down? Was it what was the reason behind it? I know I have my understanding why. I want to ask y'all. I want to go around. Tiffany, why do you start with you, Ms. Tiff? Why do you think some businesses closed down in the black community?
I gotta think about that.
Okay. Port City, why do you think the businesses shut down?
Post integration. You know, we just lost support. We didn't have any black support in the communities like we did. I think we were concentrated in an area we were, you know, forced to be together for so long, and we were able to support our own people. And I think that this, as soon as we were able to integrate, we just kind of felt like we needed to buy in, you know, buy in their stores. It was, we were just so pressed about consumer rights, we just kind of lost the whole civil rights thing.
Okay. All right. James, why do you think those businesses shut down?
Well, integration. Well, it depends. So in the South, it would have been different. It would have been more of a, just because of segregation, how Jim Crow worked. When integration happened, I mean, you could go to the Piggly Wigglies and all that other stuff and shop at like where the white folks shopped, because they would have better products. Also, that probably suppliers didn't supply enough to the black businesses. And then that all could have been an effort just to shut them down systematically. But in the North, you always had people like the Ashkenazis and the Asians always selling to black people. So that just, got turned up. I think it's supply chains and everything like that discriminating against black owned stores initially. And it's kind of forced this way systematically.
Okay. All right. That's a good answer right there. Trey, same question.
I'm from the South, so I'm only to kind of speak from a Southerner perspective. I'm from Memphis, and in my city, this is all black city. You know what I'm saying? We have some, whites and whatever like that, but it's mainly all black city. And, businesses just got bought out. Competition made more money, and they just bought them out. Stores got bigger. We still have neighborhood stores that says like Johnson store, but it's boarded up. It's so old, it's boarded up and stuff. And people went to the bigger stores, the Walmart, the Piggly Wigglies, and stuff like that. So, that's really what happened in my city. They just got outbought. They couldn't really keep up with competition.
Okay, Juju.
What was the question?
Why you think black businesses started to shut down after integration? What would you think?
I don't know. It's not a simple answer, but okay. I can give you an example, right? If you have to be bussed out of your community and everything you do is out of your community, likely you're not even shopping in your community. You're probably shopping before you get home. And that might not be in your community. So I'm gonna use that word again, proximity. A grocery store was probably more prevalent in those other communities, and that's what probably they use. Plus, it's probably a larger selection. They probably have a larger base, right? Because they probably have more access. It could be many things, but I think the competition is one. That's capitalism. And I just think after integration, community wasn't like the same community because we really needed each other, and we really support each other in a real way. I'm not saying it was the golden days, you feel me? But there's something in that was definitely lost, and we don't respect black businesses, we just don't respect it. Everybody else, like everybody else, everybody's water is colder. And I think it was an appeal thing too. I've never got to try this. Let me try it, So it's a lot of factors in that. It's not just one single one.
And I want to add that the government policy.
You can't add yet. Let me say this. Necessarily, it wasn't actually black people's fault, because the civil rights didn't affect the redlining. Like the banks, they wasn't openly giving black entrepreneurs proper funding that they needed, right? To give black people, businesses, high quality products. And on the other hand, you got black people who now they have access to more diverse products. Whereas though by default, African American businesses had access to small amounts of products and diversity. Like you can go get 30 pair of shoes selection, and a black store might only have 3-4 pairs selection. What do you think you're going to choose? So we was put in a wild situation there. You know what I mean? You wasn't never going to win that. Once again, the key factor is that redlining was still in full effect. You was not allowed to get those funding that you needed to even broaden your operation. So it actually wasn't our fault. And no matter how much you would have supported your black business, they ain't got enough money anyway to keep the thing afloat like that. And you can't knock a person for wanting to get a better variety in what they're doing and cheaper pricing. The same way today, you can always get cheaper prices outside of black businesses. Why? Why is that? A lot of time black businesses don't have enough funding. Okay? That thing ain't fundamentally changed yet. So although it was important for us to have access to everything since we helped build this thing, right? We as African Americans have to realize our history so we can start changing that. You say support black business. Yeah, we got to support black business, right? But we also have to support ourselves. We got to keep fighting for laws that favor who and what we are. We don't need to be separating and dividing and making pseudo wars over this, that, and other. That's a crazy fight we're going to be about to be in right now. A crazy fight when we got other pressing issues. So that's what happened after integration, yo. Boy, they ain't affect them redlining, yo. Y'all know what redlining is. But go ahead, Port City, want to add something to it? Was that on film, Julanda?
That's a cute puppy, yeah. I guess it was just the government. Go ahead.
Who's she?
Oh,
that's a
he's not even a year yet.
Dang,
yo, that's what's up. Yeah, I just was the government policies didn't help us. You know what I'm saying? Like they definitely didn't help us post integration. Like we didn't have any positive government policies that would have helped black businesses. So that's the part I did left out.
That's a great part right there, yo. That's true. That's what it was, yo. We didn't have that. We didn't. If y'all even put it in your chat GPT, yo. You know what I mean? You had to go up against capital rich businesses, yo.
Yep.
Yo, integration introduced competition against large capital rich white businesses, y'all. Who you think gonna win?
And in some rights, some of the policies sabotaged the black businesses. I mean,
they did.
Stain had to sabotage you at that point.
It's deja vu. It's giving the Freedmen's Bureau. You feel me?
Right.
That's why I'm saying, like, why would you think passing that was gonna change it? Change some things, but
yeah, you need to have access though. So it's like you said. I think you said it was like what you say, Juju? You was right in that respect.
Like it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but you know what?
It is.
It is so much of a double-edged sword that we can look back and we can see that now. That means the fight is not over with. So now we don't have time to fight about a wild pseudo operation buttering on the damn internet. See, we can all focus together and making sure that we continue to make sure the policies fit and favor who and what we are. We don't need to fight on who the hell we is. Like that's the craziest thing ever to start. That seems to be somebody who actually doesn't care about economics,
right,
and growth and productivity for African Americans. That seemed like somebody that only care about themselves, right? Because in the pseudo-mentaries, they had anti-vax. Y'all forgot that? Yeah.
People card.
Anti-vax. Anti-scientific jargon. And pseudo-scientific information. Right there, all funny face. So if you want to know why the uptick and people promote misinformation, man, we can look right to the hidden color pseudo-mentaries. Craziest thing ever, man. And I don't want to beat the people, some of the professionals that was in that and gave good information, because all of them didn't give bad information. But the overall framework of this was not vetted or curated properly. That's all I want to say. Man, anybody got any closing remarks, man? Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Been a great show. Had a nice crowd there, man. You know, big up to the pseudo killers. Big up to everybody who's doing their thing. Big up to the community skeptics, man. You know how we do it around here, man. We're going to stand strong and tall on what we're doing around here. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. We need that, right? Man, get them subscribers up. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. So I'm going to say this about the FBA. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a pseudo alert.
Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive.
Yeah, it's tangled.
That's the Andy Griffin Show.
That's the Andy Griffin Show.
Classic jump.
Classic.
With the old school.
Oh, what tangle where we weave when first we practice to deceive.
I mean, we knocked out 2 stars, yo, out the whole jump. That was 2 stars. I ain't forget about that.
2 stars, 3-star program. Trey, you only got 1 left, Trey.
You only got 1 star, man.
Nah, we
jump off the train, Trey. I told you.
We're gonna have to.
Just jump and roll.
Tuck and roll. You got.
You know how the airborne
general now, yeah.
You know how the airborne do it when they falling out the sky. So when they get low to the ground, they gotta tuck, put their knees to their chest, right? And then when they land, they gotta roll real quick so the body can distribute the impact. So you just gotta tuck. You gotta tuck, you gotta jump, you gotta roll.
You gotta jump.
Get off the train.
You had to play the 3 stars down a notch, yo.
They gonna have to change, man.
Nah, they not.
They not.
It's only gonna get worse.
Yeah,
you gonna be on the toilet for real.
They gonna have to change. We're gonna force them to change because they
You ain't got no leadership. You ain't got no leadership.
Or me, because if I gotta be the only person that's talking common sense,
good luck with that.
What it is.
Good luck with that.
Somebody got a bad echo.
Right. African American. Foundational Black African. Oh no, it sound like that. That's what you could be. Foundational Black African American.
Yeah, that's the new jump. I'm gonna rock with it. I'm telling you, I'm keep rocking with it. Y'all should have never told me that.
I told you what, 3 stars.
We got 1 star.
We got 1 star left, yo. 1 star left. Enslaved Africans. Right back to where we started.
I promise you, the 1 star. We black to the black star. Might as well paint it black and everything. Black Africa.
Man, I appreciate everybody that came through. Appreciate everybody input, man. Appreciate the 2 pseudo killer sisters, man. Sister killers, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you, Port City. Appreciate you, Trey. Tuck and roll when you jump, yo. You just got hit and roll. Tuck. You gotta tuck, though. If you don't tuck, you gonna break a leg. We don't want you to break nothing. You all right? Yeah, African Americans love being who we are just as much as anybody else, man. We just refuse to deny our ancestry, our real ancestry. We refuse to do it because that's what makes us who we are. That's part of who we are. At the end of the day, yo, we are the foundation of America, yo. Been through a lot. 4 Navy wars, World War I, World War II, right? All we wanted was the goddamn money that you owe us. We're going to fight for that. Yeah. With that, man, we out. Peace.
Salute.